swag. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a big bag, I got them big mad. Gotta take them boys to school cause they skip class. They be trying to move, trying to steal swag.
Hey man, what's going on, everybody? This is the Shot Clock, G Hoop Scout. We got Rob C, the gym coach, and Willis, and we got the baller plug. Fellas, man, how was your week, man? Most of y'all seen. G, I know you was somewhere, everywhere. Just how was your weeks, man?
Oh, since y'all quiet out here, saw a lot of basketball. Saw a lot of high quality basketball. It was real good seeing the city compete at a high level. Earlier before Thanksgiving, I hadn't seen that in a minute. It was a lot of going back and forth in a good way on the basketball court. Not a lot of blowouts. So I'm always happy I get to see good basketball.
Rob, Ant, man.
Man, everything was good with me this week, man. I got to see a whole bunch of basketball. Thanksgiving was good. Was in the gym, just evaluating and meeting new people, man. So it was a good week for me.
Stop meeting them weirdos, Rob. Stop meeting
This
them weirdos.
weekend was tough for me, man. I really enjoyed it. I had a good week as well. Got to go see some JUCO game while I was in Florida. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, watching Laporte Arthur play, watching my son play. They lost every game, but they played some good games, man. Played against Northwest College out in Florida. Those guys got a Big 12 big, two really good guards to go high D1. I mean, that JUCO team was stacked. Now that was like to me like one of the old school JUCOs where they had true Division One guys who could play Division One right away. And I mean, they was like 10 deep. Got a chance to see Odessa College, Pensacola College, Gulf Coast. You know, some good teams out there. Then came back home this weekend. Really liked the Jamboree. A lot of different matchups in the Jamboree. Got a chance to put my eyes on a lot of kids. I think for me this weekend, you know, scouting wise was for me to kind of see a lot of faces that I don't see a lot or all the time, just to get a real good understanding of kids' level. You know, so when we start doing our rankings, I can have a really good eye test for a lot of these kids, man. But I will say a lot of these kids need to understand, man, there was a lot of college coaches in the building this weekend. And, you know, I don't think some kids was ready to perform, you know, in front of some of these college coaches. And some kids were, but there was some really good teams. San Antonio Harlan, really good team. I seen, you know, have never seen them before. So that was really, really good to see them. But there was a lot of big time matchups, man. A lot.
You know, great weekend. Like y'all said, a lot of good hoop was able to take in, man. Spend time with family for Thanksgiving. That's always big.
What y'all
Y'all
eat
know,
at y'all house?
well, you know, I be grilling and stuff. So I just smoke the turkey, smoke the ham. Um, the usual suspects, man. Oven baked, macaroni, sweet potatoes, greens.
That's
That's my
crazy.
house. I don't
That's
know about
crazy.
everybody
Y'all
else's
cooked all that food and I ain't getting not one plate.
That's on you.
house. Man,
I
all
sent,
you
I
do is
sent
show
out the
up,
invite.
man.
I sent out the invite to all three of y'all. Man, we
All you
had
That's
gotta do is
Cajun,
good.
show up, man.
we had
You
Cajun
did.
turkey, we had ham, boudin, green beans casserole, broccoli cheese casserole, dirty rice. You know what I'm saying? It was cooking in there. Rolls. We even had some tamales. Make
Oh my god.
sure, make sure,
Tamales?
make sure y'all order some tamales for my wife, man. She doing tamales until December 12th. They only $12 a dozen. That's cheaper than any tamales you can get. beef, chicken. Hey, make sure. And if you're a vegetarian, we'll throw you some bean tamales as well. Get you some tamales. Get you some tamales. So,
Hey, can I get a delivery at a gym near me?
hey, I got you. Go ahead. Oh, and we're doing rice and salsa with it as well too.
Oh, look at you. Look at
Man,
you,
y'all doing
man.
it big over there.
Hey, I love you, Miss Raspberry. She already said she gonna get hers. Hey, hey.
I'm gonna say it on the show. I've never had a tamale before.
Oh,
I got some in the kitchen right now from Gringo.
gee, dang,
See,
you are missing a southern delicacy. It's
see,
kind of like a
Rob
connection.
being disrespectful. How much you pay for them tamales, Rob? How much you pay for them tamales? How much you pay for them tamales?
I don't know. Like, I don't know, honestly. It's probably like
Oh,
$17, $18.
see, $12, B. $12 a dozen, bro. Come at me. Go get it.
I'm gonna support the brand. I will. Hold on, I gotta put my hoodie on.
I
Enjoy the
need that
show.
vegetarian spinach
Mr.
on deck.
Dude.
Eh?
Huh?
I need that vegetarian spinach on deck.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, so if y'all need a tamale, make sure y'all contact Coach and Willis.
Right on.
I don't know nothing about no tamales.
Oh, while we advertising out here, I want to say my wardrobe is provided by the Circuit Life out here. I'll add them on Twitter later. I just want to say thank them for giving me something for free.
Show us one more time. There you go. There you go.
Look, you got
There you go.
placement on the sleeve out here. Oh, look, see that's crazy. Yeah, you know. Hey, you know what? We've been doing this show for how long, and I still ain't figured out how to turn my camera to show things or
Man,
like,
almost a year. Almost a year.
bro. You know, the more we learn.
So, what matchups from any event that y'all really love this weekend? What was y'all top four? We'll go top four matchups.
Go
Game
for it, Rob.
matchups. It could be game matchups. It could be player matchups. What was your top four?
Sealsby Summer Creek #1 for sure for me. That game turned into a dogfight. Sealsby always, Coach Joe always bring tough, scrappy kids to the city. Draylon Miller ended up with 30 points that game. That got to be my #1 that I saw. Dickinson, Houston Christian was another one because I got to see Seth Jones go off. That was a good matchup.
Mr. 30 ball.
What's another game I saw? A lot of I don't know. Some of these matchups, I was excited to see Jacob Cole versus Terrence and Wesley. But they ain't go the way a lot of people thought, or it wasn't the matchup that everybody thought it was gonna be. Atascocita and Lancaster was a great game. Lancaster played hard as heck. Coach Farron Douglas always bring his team down, always put his team in tough events, and he always scheduled hard non-district games. And another underrated game was Episcopal and San Antonio Harlan. That was a dog fight. Episcopal had to show they grew up that game because San Antonio Harlan got a lot of upperclassmen, older kids that played a lot of games together because they play together in the summertime too. And Episcopal had to bear down Jaquil and Justin Big and those guys. Jordan, they all buckled down and got the dub. So, but for sure, that Summer Creek Silsby game, probably one of the top games I've seen all year.
Courtside live, Rob. Rob, what I tell you why that game was
Oh
going
yeah.
on?
Oh yeah. You, my bad, Gary. You you was there. Yeah.
You know, they say
That
I
was a
don't be
tough.
in the city, but I saw that game. And matter of fact,
That was a
that
tough
was a
game.
back gym game when who was playing on the
Was
main court?
Atascocita and OD Wyatt was playing. That was the secondary gym game, and that mug was fire.
Bro, like, but
Wish I
we
could go
don't be
replay that game.
we don't be out here in the gym. We just be tweeting to tweet out here. But we saw a lot of kids have a coming out party that game. Tough, hard fought. What other games you had on your list?
Yes, it was.
I mean, I'm gonna talk
And
about one of my own kids this week. I think Jacob Hudson had a really good weekend, both games. Had a good coming out party, I would say, consistently for both games. The second game we played, we didn't have Trey. When we played against San Antonio Harlan. I think Jacob played a really good game, and then DJ Gibbs played really good that game, had 20 and 9. It was a tough battle for us. We had 2 or 3 opportunities to win the game. So it was a really, really good game for those 2 kids. Jacob, really good weekend. Overall, just showing up on that stage, two games, 20 balls, 2 games. So that was really, really good for him overall. I will say Beaumont United looks tough. I think that loss they took early was what they needed. We always kind of talk about the whole like being undefeated and winning, losing early helps you kind of get over that hump. I remember when I coached 2018, we were undefeated up until we played against Bishop Lynch and we lost. And then after that, that was it. I mean, 43 in one season, but that loss helped us a lot just to understand what we need to do. One game that a lot of people probably weren't paying attention to, which I'm going to say this, man, Houston St. John's and St. Francis Episcopal, they got some tough freshmen. That group that all
they got some kids that's gonna be household names.
Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, like that game, just watching a lot of young guys play on the varsity level. Those guys are very, really, really good. Very, already got some good skill set to play on the varsity level, and they got, like you said, some name house kids. That was probably a game a lot of people didn't get a chance to watch. And then even the Fort Bend Hot Tower Dickinson game. Dickinson, they got their football guys. They looking tough. That size, athleticism, to go with Steph Jones, I don't know, man. Hey, they right now kind of moving up. Hopefully they make our rankings today, top 10, because I voted for them. But they looking tough, and I think by the time they get here, come district, they're going to for sure be in the top 10, and they're going to be giving a lot of dudes some problems because they got a lot of size, and Steph Jones out there hooping. I mean, he hooping. He didn't have a really big, high scoring game, but he did a lot of assists, doing a really good job. Can't think of the kid name Rob told me about, but I know he a high level football guy going to Texas A&M.
Oh,
right?
I got you. Let me give you the inside
Patrick
scoop, man.
Patrick Williams.
Yeah, he had like a 25 ball.
I got one better. They finna get the number 1 tight end in the country back on the bench, and he gonna ball for him.
He played. Yeah, I seen him
Saturday.
Yep.
He came back already. See,
Donovan
before I
played
left,
Saturday.
his dad had told me they was gonna get some rest because he had a tough season. They had just got done with the playoffs or whatnot. But when Donovan get back into that bag, oh man, I'm a big fan of him. That kid is gonna be a top 5 NFL pick. Him and Chris Marshall and A&M together. Oh my God. That is, get your popcorn ready. That's what you need.
I
get your
start.
popcorn.
Hey, I mean popcorn.
Boy, just cook up another bag because that's how good they are.
I start stuff early, right? So right after Dickinson won, Seth Jones took the picture with G-Day, right? And so Donovan was walking by. Donovan, my guy. I pointed up to Chemo. I say, Donovan, you gonna play? I say, because if you don't play, y'all ain't gonna beat my man right there. Chemo looked out the stands, threw up the W. Donovan like, I'm playing on Saturday. I want to see it. He suited up. I was right there. I'm already starting early, Gary. I got to get the matchups going early. First
I
game of
love,
district for both of them, they play each other.
but we need
You
more
got to be there.
competition in the
Everybody got to
city.
flood the gym.
Yep.
We need more competition in the
That's
city.
going to be
I'm
one of
tired. I'm tired of these soft ass games. Like we need some hard
that's going to be
nosed.
one of the
It's
top
not gonna
10
be
games
easy.
of the year.
Oh, top 10?
I don't know how to pick that game. Nah, that game going to be
Yeah.
with Patrick playing way better basketball than he played when I seen him in sophomore year. Donovan, I know he could play basketball and football. Zion playing for Dickinson. You got Pointer, Seth Jones shooting the ball. Then you got Clipbrick playing. You got the Miller brothers, Christian Bradshaw, Tosh Lounge. You got Raymond. You got all them dudes, man. All them dudes. That it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be
I
a
think I
battle.
think and G-Day should live stream that game. I think y'all should pull out
Hey,
the
let me know.
Mark
Hey,
Albert at the Garden
That
vibe
let me
out
know.
here.
war.
Hey, then I ain't gonna lie. Westfield, hey, that Zion addition, Westfield might be going deep again this year because they look tough. And another thing I gotta say,
Yeah, but their
this weekend
vision
was the first time.
is
I ain't gonna
brutal.
lie to y'all. This weekend was the first time I got the chance to see Willie play up in person, like up in person. That kid's a Division One ball
What
player.
you think?
He's a Division One ball player. I do not know what my guy D King was talking about a couple weeks ago. He was being very
Oh, when I said
disrespectful.
Willie, yeah.
Yeah, he was
When
being
I said
very
Willie,
disrespectful,
yeah.
and he was like, he's being very disrespectful. That kid impacts the game not only from scoring, passing, everything. That kid again has a really good game. If
So
he
you
can
would say
get
he has a skill set, right?
no, yes, definitely,
See, and that's what people don't realize. Your child
definitely.
has to have a skill set to go to
Like
the
he
next
can shoot,
level.
he can shoot the ball. He can pass. He can handle the ball. He can play defense. He physical. He rebounds well for his size. I mean, if he loses about 10, 15 pounds, hey, and add that, that'll allow him to add to his vertical and his jumping ability and be more above the rim, then definitely he could really, really impact a small, low level D1 program for sure. Because he can guard and he can move. You know what I'm saying? And the way the game is today, he definitely can play and stretch the floor out, put the ball on the floor, and he can guard bigger guys. He's about 6'5", 6'6" around there. So he can guard a 6'8", 6'9" guy because of his strength. He has long arms. I just feel if he loses a little bit of weight, get a little bit more athletic, then it'll help him be able to guard those 6'8", 6'9" guys because he'll be able to play above with his athleticism. But for sure, he can put the ball on the floor and he can pass. You know what I'm saying? He can pass really, really well from
Yeah.
out of the post and just coming off the dribble drive and kicking to the right guy. So to me, that's a kid that I would say just hearing. And when D King said that, I was like, man, let me watch this kid. That kid can hoop, man. That kid can hoop, definitely.
You know what I like about Westfield? Even though they got two, like Willie and Zion, like everybody else, the other three that play in the starting lineup, everybody know they role. Like you don't see Chris Tyler just coming down jacking the ball. He come down, he run his offense. You don't see Blake Washington trying to dunk on people. He do his 1-2 dribble pull up. You don't see Mario Johnson trying to shoot threes. He in the catch spot for alley oops, being an athlete. Like Coach G makes you learn systems and makes you know your role. Like ain't nobody bigger than, even though Zion be going out for 30, it be in the mix of the game. It ain't just I'm finna break the city and run 1-4 flat all day and just cause I'm Zion Pipkin. No, that's what I like about Westfield. They play with continuity
Oh,
and as a team, you can see it. Like Chris Tyler is a big piece to that team. Like he might be the smallest dude starting in high school basketball in Houston. I might be corrected, but he like 5'3". They got him listed at 5'4", but he ain't 5'4". But he a big part of that because when they play in the Super
He's
16,
smaller.
you
He's
can see the
smaller than my
difference from
man.
then to
He's
now.
smaller than my man from Yates, Johnny Carswell.
Yeah, he's smaller. He's smaller than Chris smaller than Johnny
Oh well,
Carswell
if you
is
that
taller than
small
Chris.
and you
Chris just
starting,
got the hair.
you
Chris
can
might
ball.
be 5'2".
Okay, yeah, he could ball though. Like
Yeah,
it ain't a
no.
bunch of 5'2".
Johnny Carswell can. Yeah,
So
nah, he could
I
play.
got one
That's
for
why.
you.
Even though I said Nimi's gonna get a game off them, I like Westfield.
I got one for you guys. Who were your 1-4 flat kids of the week? When I say that, a kid that you said to yourself, like, damn, he go really go get a bucket without all the extra goofiness. I could just go real. I could get him to go downhill, and he could get there. Who is that kid for y'all? If y'all have
Well,
multiple kids, that's cool
well,
too.
Wesley Yates is off the rip #1 for me.
That don't count.
What do you mean?
He was a 1-4 flat kid before the summer. Like
But I'm
that
just saying.
don't.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm talking about new kids. Let's talk about like kids that haven't gotten any pub and that we haven't really seen.
Hmm.
I'll start. Mason Howell.
Go ahead.
Mason Howell in that game against Prolific ran the show. Like when I say ran the show, he was not flustered. They couldn't make him do what they wanted him to do. Like he did what he wanted to do. Like and I don't get me wrong, Mason Howell could be construed as, oh, we already knew about him. He got a D1 offer his freshman year. Yeah, but I heard a lot of crazy things this summer about his game not being up to par, and he showed it on the national stage. Like I'm talking like he directing traffic like air traffic control on the court, and he got them guys into their spots, and they were productive and efficient as a team. So he gets my 1-4 flat guy of the week award. Like I got some more, but I want to hear who y'all thought that was.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
What's up,
Justin Biggs.
Mr. Goose?
I'm gonna go Justin Biggs.
Okay, and I
I'm gonna
see
go
it.
Justin Biggs.
I get
I
to see
think this
him a
week. I
lot, so
think
I
this
think I'm
weekend.
biased.
I think this weekend, especially Episcopal, the way they're playing with a lot of injuries, um, and being a young team with their main guys are young. Meaning, Justin's a sophomore, Jaquil's a sophomore, Lil Hawk is a freshman. Justin Benn's been cooking, like cooking. He's been doing a lot of things at a high level.
He hit the half
Um,
court shot with one
yeah,
handle.
yep, which is
Tough.
a top 10 nominee. You know what I'm saying? So,
Look
uh,
at you advertising for the
hey,
show.
bet that. So I think he did a really good job. Another kid I've seen this weekend who I would say probably a lot of people don't get a chance to see is the freshman over at Saint Francis, Hispanic kid. I can't think his name right now. He at Saint Francis. He's a freshman.
Oh, which one, John? Or are you talking
Nah,
about the big
nah, John, the guard,
John?
yeah,
Hey,
John LeBoy.
yeah,
John
yeah,
LeBoy has been hooping
yeah.
all summer.
He's
Like
been doing a good job, really good job. Just seeing him play, again, I just, because St. Francis, we may not get a chance to see them play a lot uh this year. I don't know how many people seen them play, them being a new school and stuff like that,
I've
and
seen them
everything like
play a
that.
lot already.
So those are a couple kids that I seen this weekend that, uh,
I'm
and then San Antonio Harlington. Harlan got a really good guard, sophomore kid #2. He's really downhill. He was doing a good job this weekend as well. In some of the games I got a chance to see. So
gonna say my run yo from Bush. He he
Yes.
he really sparked them against Yates. He was very poised and under control against that press. and it was like a layup fist on the back end for him. He was just smooth, just gliding through the defense, laying it up. Probably had by 17 to 20 points. So he came to mind. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the Dickinson High Tower game, and I was watching the whole game and Seth Jones, of course, but I like the maturation of Ja'Cory Chapman too. Like he got that. I wasn't the man at the Peace Jam, but it kind of rubbed off on me a little bit. Like he got that swagger to his game, even though the outcome wasn't in their favor. Like you could tell, like he got a confidence to himself now. Like I'm the leader. You know what I'm saying? This my team. It goes and comes in my hand. Like I just like the way I see like the bounce in his step. And he get to the basket, he's shooting it well. So I say them two for sure. And then Mr. Deuce
I
had
knew
a
Mr.
good
Mr.
Deuce
game.
said,
Ardon was finna get in the chat room and talk that. No, hey, we
Mr.
got spanked,
Deuce,
Mr. Ardon. I can't. They ain't get
uh,
off the bus, my boy.
my surprise team for so far for the month is Seven Lakes. Uh, they're undefeated, 9-0. They've been
Talk
playing.
about that guard play back there for 7.
Hey, yeah, Tahar Davis is, again, kid moved in from California. I had the opportunity to really almost coach him this year at Woodlands Prep. Him and AJ Bates are really, really doing a really good job
Anthony
over
Bates
there.
Jr. That
Yep.
is a name
Hey,
you guys are gonna hear so much
yeah.
because that kid can really ball at a high IQ level.
No, he can. He can really ball. And then, the big boy, Josh, I mean, he's out there, excuse me, doing a really good job with them over at Seven Lakes. Those guys are undefeated right now. And then I mean, this is not when I say surprise, I'm not surprised about the players, but I am surprised about the fact that they've beaten everybody. Clearbrook is a surprise for me this year. And the reason
How? You saw how
because
good they
no
was at
no
the preseason jam
no
last year.
but no, but they're beating top teams.
They were
Like I'm talking about like
okay.
I mean
Okay.
they could have beat Richardson. Like they could have beat Richardson. So what I'm saying is like that's the only loss they got right now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So what I mean by surprise is, we talked about Atasacita a lot, which Atasacita is still good. Don't get it twisted. We had talked about Shadow Creek, who's kind of struggling a little bit now. You know, we talked about Elkins, who's kind of struggling. Like we talked about a lot of those teams early on, and I thought Clearbrook was in that 5, 6, but I didn't think they were that high. Like they're number one right now. Period.
I got
And
you.
they're proving it, and they're beat. So
Oh, no
when I
doubt.
say surprise,
No doubt.
I know what Chemo and Smurf like. They're gonna do what they gotta do. It is what it is. But they have their role players playing the same way they play, and that's really, really, really good to me when you start talking about the playoffs and different things like that. You know, and again, no, no, no shots at the Tennessee. Them boys is deep. Them guys is deep. So I think if you see a Tennessee, Clipbrook play again, I think it'll be another big battle. So but
I got 3. I got 3.
what your three?
Stafford, Cyridge, Silsby. Silsby because we knew that they were really good, but they are supposed to be good a year or two from now. They're ahead of schedule. Cyridge, Coach Gabe, got those guys to jail and got them playing high level basketball. And Stafford doesn't get enough credit because they don't have a lot of circuit kids, even though that they've won a district. I mean, not a state championship over there. Like it doesn't really matter. That coach gets it done with the players he has, and he got some players. Like they may not be Houston type players, our prototype mold, but they can play the game of basketball. So those are my 3, teams that made me say, like that I usually wouldn't watch because, I don't stay near Silsby. Northside Ridge. Now Stafford, on the other hand, I've always said to myself I should probably catch more games because they're actually close. But for whatever reason or not, I'm happy I got to see him this year. New coach is doing well. I
So
don't know about doing
I
well,
got
but
I
well, no,
got
I'm
Nimitz.
gonna
I got
say.
Nimitz. I got Nimitz. That's who I got. He's doing a really good
Hold
job
on,
for his
man.
team.
Let me tell y'all who I like, man. My team is Grace Christian.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
the job that Coach Pillerin been doing this year, I know I can't speak for everybody, but I know me thinking they lost to Nick Anderson, I thought they was gonna take a huge step back. I thought they were still gonna win district, but not be competing in those big time tournament like showcase games they've been playing in. They played PSAT down to the wire. They had the lead in the fourth quarter. Daniel Sanchez stepped his game up. Xavier Owens stepped his game up. I think the kid named Michael Bridington, he stepped his game up. Coach Pellerin doing a hell of a job coaching. I think they like 7-1 right now. And then my surprise player, I got two. Even though I seen one of them in the summertime, I wanted to see if it translated to school. So one is Abu, and then another one is Landon Jumawan. That's how you pronounce the last name. His daddy told me how to pronounce it last night. So
okay.
Landon Jumawan and Abu, I think they both
Abu Kamara.
playing. Yes, Abu Kamara. They both integral parts of their team, and they both bring needed energy and styles of play for their team to win. Not take anything away from Pato or Tascasita without them, but they came in the right moment. Like they just added, like you got the French fries and you put the ketchup on there. They the ketchup, like it's necessary for them. You know what I'm saying? And then me just now hearing the story of Landon, which y'all gonna hear it soon, coming to a Carol's Corner near you. But no, that's just an added,
I see you
knowing all the
promoting.
things that he went through, but for real, like them two to me is my two surprising players.
All right.
Somebody
All
said, "Oh,
right.
to hard say Coach Willis,
That's my guy. That's my
new,
guy right
new
there.
face in a
Hey.
new place."
Yep. Yep.
Oh
Which
yeah, if
which a
Ant
lot of
said
people don't know.
Nimitz,
He
yeah,
went
I'm
there.
gonna go
He
with
went there
Tiger.
freshman year, and then he left. And went to California, and he's back. I mean, he hooping. Injured free. He had a little injury beginning of the year with his ankles, but now he's healthy, and he's showing it, showing all this athleticism. A lot of coaches haven't seen him. That's a 2022 kid, unsigned senior, that a lot of coaches need to get at. I mean, he was one of the top ranked kids in California when he was out there. So, for sure, a kid coaches need to start getting that because he is really, really uh, the real deal for sure.
So here's the next topic. We talked about all the good we've seen this week. What was some of the major kind of cringe your face a little bit basketball you saw this week?
Oh, you gonna do yourself like that, G Dot?
We deserve it. Turn it up.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Turn it
lie.
up. Turn it
Beaumont,
up.
hey, Beaumont United gave Bel Air one of the nicest. Whoop, I, hey, boy, they was on their head from
I
start to
seen I
finish.
seen boys try to jump with an NBA top 100 player out here,
Hey, I'm talking about like, hey,
and then this is all I saw in the video
yes,
after.
yes. I
So
was
I
like,
mean, hey man,
it was not. That wasn't, and I'm gonna say this, man.
Mr. Ordon, you buying nachos?
I'm gonna say this. I feel that there were some other games, but that to me, I didn't think that was going to be the turnout for that game. I just didn't. I didn't see that coming at all. Didn't at all.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
not see that coming.
that's bad. Definitely bad basketball. I agree with you on that one. I let's see. What bad basketball that I see? Ah man, that what you call them game? Duncanville beat. I watched them beat the brakes off that Atlanta team, and it wasn't even close. Like, and don't get me wrong, that team is really, really good because I watched them last year, but like, just leaps and bounds how Duncanville is a generational team. Like, Duncanville will beat you so bad, it'll have kids on your team like reconsidering leaving the school and shit. They beat you in multiple ways, bro. Like, that's crazy. But that, I mean, not necessarily bad basketball. I just think, it was a better matchup that could have been given for that game because it was nowhere close at
But I
all.
mean, but I thought that
What other
Atlanta team.
matchup you gonna give? They won the state. They won the
Yeah, but
state, and they got the number one point guard in the
Yeah,
country.
like what? I need to know what matchup what matchup you want to see.
What other
'Cause-
matchup you want them man to give them? They got the number one point guard in the country.
on paper that looks nice. On paper that looks nice, bro. It didn't look nice on the court. It didn't translate on the court, is what I'm saying.
But Wheeler just got through beating Grayson, and Grayson came down here and won that Sloan event. Like,
Yeah, go
Wheeler
ahead.
not
Say
that
they
bad.
smacked
Duncanville
us.
just that damn good. I mean, but Wheeler is not that bad though. Wheeler probably repeat as the Georgia State champion. Like, Duncanville just made Sierra. I mean, even though what's his name, my man that's going to UCLA ain't play, Duncanville just beat Sierra King. Like, I mean, I'm gonna say this, and this is hard for me to say. I have to say congratulations to Duncanville and Richardson because if people don't know, with me, I'm riding with the city, right? I ride with the city at all times. But when it's the state versus everybody else, I ride with the state because I'm from Texas. So as much as it pains me to cheer for Dallas teams, nothing against the kids. Coach Peavy, that's my guy. Been knowing him since he was at Duquesne. I wanted Richardson to thump Compass, and I wanted Duncanville to beat Sierra King, and Richardson beat the doors off Compass. Wallace and Griffin outscored
I
them
ain't
by
gonna cap.
themselves,
I didn't see that
40,
Compass game
47
going
to
like that.
38.
You did?
No, I really didn't. Cause
Hey,
I ain't see them get
Compass
beat like
Compass usually
because
got two
Killebrew
good
played Richardson
bigs.
tough.
Compass usually got two good bigs, a good score. Like, I just,
I ain't gonna lie.
I never thought.
Wallace and O'Du going to Arkansas at Richardson. They the truth. They the truth.
I didn't say they wasn't. I'm just saying I just thought the game would be more competitive. I'm talking about competition. I don't like
I
really
did too.
seeing blowout basketball.
I ain't think Richardson could go.
Like, I knew Richardson was gonna do what they was
Mr.
gonna
Ardone,
do.
they playing 2 weeks. They playing 2 weeks, Mr. Ardone. Monverde played Duncanville in 2 weeks in Arizona at the Hoop Hall.
Thank you.
Oh, yep.
Duncanville public preparatory school, they got players that wouldn't be there otherwise. It's the culture, man. It's the culture.
Which
Like,
is very
It's the
true.
culture.
Very
that's
true.
nothing wrong with that. People should love going to where they feel comfortable at. Like, what's wrong with that?
He said, I keep hearing Dallas is ahead of Houston, but is it just Duncanville ahead of everybody?
Mr. Adon, I think everybody gonna be down there this week when y'all play against the Tassacita. Well, Beaumont United play against Tassacita. He asked when y'all coming to the SCTX.
What's this week?
The Tassacita and Beaumont United
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So who I'm riding with?
I ain't gonna make that one.
Oh,
Where you going, Rob?
I want to, but I ain't gonna make it.
What game you going to on Tuesday?
I don't know, but I ain't gonna make that. I ain't gonna be able to make that drive.
Hey, G-Dot, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. 'Cause I might make that ride, G-Dot.
come
I might
scoop
make
me
that
in the
ride.
Tesla truck,
Hey, Here you go. Here you go.
It don't cost you no gas to fill that
He
thing.
said the Tesla truck. Here you go, dog.
All right, so we talked about the bad basketball.
I give y'all
we
a
saw.
game I ain't see going the way it went.
What? What game?
Houston Christian and Shadow Creek. I did not see that going there.
What was the outcome of that game? Everybody got quiet.
I left in the middle.
I
of the
wasn't
game.
here. I don't know. So you gotta talk to me.
I didn't get a chance to watch that game.
It was up to 20. It was up to 25 when I left.
Up for
It
who?
was like 45-25.
Shadow Creek.
I know Coach Kerndall and Coach Willie gonna right that ship, but
Houston
I can't
Christian got beat by 20.
Yep.
I've never seen that happen.
I don't know what the final score was. I just know that it was up to 25 when I left. It was 20. When I came back, it was 25. Then I left again.
God bless.
But I've
you.
never seen that in 5 or 6 years.
Hey Rob, God bless those kids in practice running them suicides. Hey, bro, I done watched a lot of Houston Christian back 20. Boy, stop. That's a well.
I ain't never seen it before.
And they're very disciplined as a staff. That don't happen. That don't happen often. And then when it does happen, I know it won't happen again. Like Goose Creek Memorial versus Episcopal.
Goose Creek Memorial versus Episcopal.
Oh yeah.
They ain't have Sam.
That got nasty.
They lost by 20. They ain't have Sam though. See,
that don't matter.
I ain't gonna say I give bad,
they still got two.
Oh, that matter. That matters.
Two D1 kids though. I'm high on Avant Coleman and Darius Woodson. Minus Sam Bradford, they should have still had enough in the gas tank. I don't want to hear that.
Talk it, G-Dot.
I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, if we gonna promote the kids, and those kids are definitely worth promoting because they could hoop. Yes, Sam, that was the third quarter. You mean to tell me 2 of those kids can't hoop for a quarter? I thought all kids want more shots.
No, he didn't play. No. That was the day before. He didn't play the whole game yesterday.
Even better. You got more shots on your plate. What we doing? We hooping or we not? What we doing?
That's true.
Bro, us as humans kind of complicate the game of basketball. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to hear they didn't have Sam Bradford. Yeah, that hurts, but, it is what it is.
Man, come on, man. That's a totally different team with Sam Bradford on the court, and you know it.
How many superstars?
Sam guard the best person. Bro, he's the best defender, best rebounder.
That's not what I'm
What are you arguing then? So that's not a different game with Sam Bradford on the court for 30 minutes?
You still got 2 good enough kids to get the goddamn job done. That's all I'm saying.
Over Episcopal?
I mean,
every high school team needs 3 guys.
I mean, but you got to also realize, I mean,
that 3 guys, they scored 85% of their points.
But you also got to realize, Episcopal's a young team. You got seniors on that.
Playoff tested team. Come on.
Come on, man. You got to be better. Come on.
See, and that's the problem. Competition.
Hey man, look, I don't give a damn how young you is. Jaquil is on the same level with Darius Wilson right now as a sophomore and a senior. Let's stop. And I said Darius Wilson was a mid-major prospect on this show. But let's not act like Jaquil is a regular sophomore, though. We're not going to act like Justin Begg is a regular 2020. Like, they're not regular freshmen. It's not like, oh, that goes such and such over there. Man, Jaquil be killing. He killed San Antonio Harlan. They ain't got nothing but seniors. So we're not going to sit up here and act like Sam not being there was like, oh, well, Sam didn't play, so let's not worry about it. Man, that make a big difference, man. You know it, Gary. You know. Now you making me
I
acting
don't
up on
feel
him,
like
man.
it does. I don't
How
feel like
not?
it does. If
So
you say,
take
if you
Shelton
say, okay,
Henderson off
look,
Bel Air and that don't matter?
the two names you name, right? They cancel out, right? So that means you just got Jaden Hope as the X factor in that matchup. If you say Jaden Hope went off for 20 and that was the difference of the game, I'm cool with that because I see it because the other two matchups canceled out. But I just don't see it. Like, I don't at all. I don't. Like, and
Jordan was playing good for Episcopal yesterday too.
I respectfully disagree with your agreement. Because
Hey man, look.
Justin Bieber gonna hear me up.
Look,
in the
the
gym,
coach
like,
even said it.
I heard what you was talking about us. So I got you. I feel you. They not ready.
Coach Washington even said, hey man, look. If they play that game again with Sam, that's not a 20-point game. I'm not saying who gonna win. It's not a 20-point game.
So you saying without Sam, that's a 20-point game? I think that's maybe at the most 6 to 7.
I agree with that. Probably like 10.
Like, because at first you would have Goose Creek beating Episcopal, right? So if Episcopal win, what they was gonna win by? And then that gives you the number that Sam impacts them on, and I think that's like 6 or 7. But that's the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. That game is over. So Rob, let's talk about some of the next people you're gonna have on your segment, and then Ant, who you got coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Definitely
ain't nobody coming to Carol's Corner. You ain't got no 911 protection over there. Okay.
Nah, man. Landon, Jumbo one. Definitely want to get Carmelo, Yakubu on here.
Okay.
I want to start highlighting more unknown kids to give them spotlight and a chance to tell their story and just to get themselves some exposure. You know what I'm saying? So I've always prided myself on getting diamond in the rough type kids and just letting them have a platform to express themselves to the world, to college coaches, because at the end of the day, who could tell your story better than you? So that's just a sample size. I want the people to come back.
And what you got cooking up over there besides tamales?
Well, I'm gonna be reaching out to a couple high school coaches and college coaches and trying to get them on to kind of talk about just the expectations of what kids should be doing. There you go. Just to get some expectations of just kind of like, man, I think for me is I want to kind of bridge that gap with, me being a coach with one for high school coaches, because I think a lot of high school coaches may not have the opportunity as much to kind of speak their piece about how some of this stuff go with kids and stuff like that. And then also for college coaches, because my biggest thing is to want to try to change this narrative about the levels and what kids should really be understanding how recruitment goes. And, from that standpoint, because I think, again, that's a big thing that we are kind of needing more of, is getting really better with getting kids to understand their true market value instead of thinking higher than what their market value is. So
we'd like to introduce 15U EYBL coach D King from Houston Hoops. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you for taking time out with your family to come and kick it with us on the show.
Hey, I was watching Potomac, man. We're gonna interrupted me watching Potomac, man.
Instead of 15s, we're gonna say class 2024. because my guy moves up with his team, so we're gonna say class 2024 instead of 15U because he's no longer in the 15U. He's gonna be in that 16U EYBL. You know what I'm saying? Big dog in the building. You know what I'm saying? Nike, just do it.
Free.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, what's up, fellas? What's
Hey,
going
bro.
on, man?
Hey, now I got you on the show, man. Let's talk about Willie at Westfield because I'm kind of feeling like your statement was kind of disrespecting that young man, man. Like
What I said?
you said he was a D3 player.
He's a D3 All-American. What are you talking about? What's wrong with that?
D King. What I seen this weekend, my kid can play. My dude Willie can play D1, bro.
Well, who did Willie play against?
Our school.
He played against our school.
He played against the big boy at our school. And he demolished him.
Matt Reed was his name. Matt Reed.
Matt Reed, and he demolished him.
Tough.
Like he demolished him. Like there was he gave him the business. Like I'm talking about like the business.
Didn't you just get through talking about it is your job. You're gonna start helping bridge the gap and help people understand levels and how this thing works and how good kids actually are.
Correct.
This isn't a good first step for you. I wasn't too far. I wasn't too far off, man. Like let's think about let's think about the game, the college basketball game. Did you watch Duke and did you watch Duke and Gonzaga Friday?
D King.
Did you watch that? No, you watched that game, right?
Yes.
Right. Yes. So just think about how high level that game was, right? Now let's bring it down. Did you watch any of the Maui games? You watched the Maui Invitational?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you watch Fabian White play for U of H?
I didn't watch him play that game, but I've seen him play.
Did you watch him last week?
No, I did not.
All right, so Fabian White is maybe like 2 inches taller than Willie. Fabian probably legit like 6'6". Fabian has transformed himself in year 5 of college basketball into a stretch 4, catch, one dribble, drive to the back. He might have averaged like 18 to 20 points in Vegas.
Okay.
How can Willie first thing defend that position in college, right?
Okay.
And how can he produce offensively in that position in college at his size, at his height, at 6'4"?
Okay, so one
not very vertical, athletic as well.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
This is what I said earlier. One, offensively, he can affect it because he's a very, very good passer from the post and from the top of the key. What I seen this weekend, he got the ball from the wing, the top of the key, made two or three dribbles, and hit the open guy on at least 3 to 5 consecutive times, where it was great offense, great drive, get to the paint, kick out to the right shooter. I also see him hit the 3 ball, and the form was nice. Now, he may not shoot enough, so I don't think a lot of people think he can, but he shot the 3 ball. The other thing I seen him do was attack the rim from the wing and be able to handle the ball in traffic and get to the rim. Now, I did say the other thing is his height could be the reason why. But if he loses 10 to 15 pounds in a freshman year, say, let him get redshirted. And I still think U of H is still a high reach to even compare because that's the Big 12.
Well, because I wasn't saying U of H. I was bringing up a kid like Fabian.
Correct.
Who, at the same time in high school wasn't a top 100, top 50, whatever. He wasn't that. But what he is and how he produces is what I'm saying. Like, and then he went to U of H at a time when U of H was on its way to where it is now.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I still think that's still a high confidence.
I don't know. I think Willie is fine. I think Willie is good, but I just think if you want to maximize your college basketball career, you should definitely probably look into being that Division III All-American. That division, that Division II, all conference team guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I believe he can play at a school like in the Southland, the SWAC, even a school like Lamar,
The
where I think
we heard this.
like
We heard
I'm talking
this
about
same story
not
when
the
it came
SWAC,
to
but
junior though.
not the SWAC, but the
What's so different
HBC,
between
like
Willie and Junior?
TSU, PV, stuff like that. I think those type of schools he can play at. You know what I'm saying? Like I really think he can play at those type of schools. And again, I'm saying he will be a kid who will have to develop his game, meaning he will have to get his body in better shape. I believe he will have to get a little bit quicker. But when I look at some of the stuff he did well that does not come on the, I guess, like the charts where looking at the plays he made and things like that. I just when you say D3, I was like, okay, well, man, hold on. But what I'm saying is I feel the kid could play at that level. Now, being an All-American, whatever, things like that, I can agree with you and say that I think he would do. Now, if you're saying maximizing D2 would be the best for him. Now, when I say
I watch the same thing. I watch a kid who's taller, do the same thing, and he goes to Crosby. He's a Division II kid, and I think he is going to be a really good Division II kid. And I think he would probably a fringe. What is the whoa?
Hold on. Sean Elkington don't do the same thing Willie Williams do. Let's not be.
What basketball games do you watch?
Sean Elkington, but he'll stretch big. Willie make others better from the high post area. I don't see Sean Elkington consider. They run offense.
What?
They run offense.
I've seen.
I watched. Have you watched Westfield? Have you watched Westfield?
I watched them several times. You're right. Why don't be angry today? The Chargers. It's okay. What's wrong with you, bro?
No. Because
Jeez.
Stop talking about. Let's not talk about football. I'm gonna make you be quiet about football because the UT sucks. So let's stop talking about football. Willie and Sean don't do the same thing that Willie do, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Look at the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like look at where Sean is. And look at you understand what I'm saying? They're going to play. It's the same position. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is you're correct. But I'm saying if you put Crosby versus Westfield and you say Sean hold Willie and Willie hold Sean gonna have some problems holding Willie. He gonna have some problems. And the reason why I say that is it's not just because Willie gonna get to the paint and put all his weight on him. What I'm saying is I seen Willie make plays. I'm not trying to reach. He's not.
Preseason.
When I say this, he is not Draymond Green. Okay, I want to make sure I say that. But when I say an undersized 4 who can do multiple things on the floor with a skill set, put the ball on the floor, make plays, rebound at a high level with being his size, move well, he does that very well. So again, like Mr. Adone said, he has to lose weight and get quicker. But his skill set and what he does is a very high level. And again, I'm agreeing with you, D. King. I feel like what I'm saying is I feel like the kid should go to a D2 school if he wants to be the best he can be. What I'm saying is I feel he has D1 skill set and abilities. But again, his best being, having a very, very good career, yes, D2 is where he should go. But I've seen him do some stuff that I was like, okay, this kid can hoop. And I always say that it's just about the style, because I give you another school that I think the way they play, he will do well at Abilene Christian. Because they don't go really big bigs. When I watched the Southland, when my son was at Big East those 2 years watching SFA, Sam, Abilene Christian, schools like that who really are good in the Southland, Lamar, they didn't have 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" bigs at all. And Abilene Christian made it to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to what's it called over at Cy Ranch, who finna go to Abilene Christian, DeBim. which is an undersized power forward. Again, to me, if Willie could slim his body down and get a little more athletic, he does some things that the Bim don't do, and that makes guys around better. He makes guys better around him. He makes plays for other guys. He does it. That's what I'm saying. That when I look at it, that to me is a comparison. When I look at Isaiah Bonjanet, who is going to UTRGV. Again, those guys. Again, I'm just saying. I'm not the king over here. Oh my god! I'm just saying.
I think the bigger conversation that needs to be had is you may not be off the charts measurables like height and body size wise, but if you can go help at the next level and play at the next level. Like, and when I said the junior reference, I wasn't referencing Willie as junior, but just as I heard a lot of the same things about junior not being able to do some of these things. And now
Junior's
it's
definitely 6'7", 6'8".
But that wasn't even the conversation 2 years ago. You know what the conversation was? Can he play above the rim? Is he gonna lose weight? Can he run the floor? I heard all of that goofy ass shit about Junior, and Junior is really hooping now. So all I'm saying is kids don't necessarily have to measure off the charts to still go play a high level of basketball, even though it may not be the highest of levels, right? But I mean, I think we all agree that Willie can play basketball. Where he lands and where his fit is, we'll see in a little bit.
But I get what D King be saying. D King is basically saying if a kid wants to go and maximize and be happy with his playing time, be happy with his role, things like that. That
fit is key. Fit
yeah, exactly.
Is always, I'm always about fit. What I tell y'all 3 weeks ago, if that school offered you first as a D1, hey!
My boy would have thrown a hoodie, dog. I'm not messing with G-Day, dog. I'm not messing with G-Day.
Man, it's hoodie day.
Mr. Dude said we had to put a hoodie on to join the show, man.
Hey, man,
oh, dang, I ain't get the memo, man.
Hey, facts, I didn't either.
Hey,
I just threw on a headband because my hairline went and ran a slant route this week. I put a headband on. My shit went deep. One thing I will say, oh my bad, what you said, G?
No, go ahead.
No, I said I've been tuned in the whole entire time, man. Y'all having a really good conversation. Y'all keep on going, man. I just was joining the show. That's all.
No, I was saying one thing. Rob definitely got me on his hairline is he got me. You know, he has a great distance on his hairline from his eyebrows. Great job, young man. You know. Mine run straight post routes.
Ooh, it's a cold world. Hey man,
you got me. Yo, did we talk about this week of basketball already? I know.
We have, but go ahead, chime in. So we talked about what was your top 4 games or player matchups or games? So you can go ahead and chime in. What was your top 4?
Player matchups. A lot of dudes were very underwhelming. My favorite game of the week had to be that Atascocita game yesterday. That Atascocita Lancaster game. Yo, that game was high level competitive. Like them dudes were competing. I can't even tell you like who's Lancaster's best player. I just know they had several dudes who looked like they could have been their best player, you know? And I can say the same thing for Atascocita. You know, like that is something that I think we lack a lot of in when we talk about like players and we talk about teams, like we don't shine enough light on the competitiveness. You know, a lot of guys just be trying to be cool, man. Yo, it was dudes hitting the floor every possession. There were bodies on the floor.
They got after it, yeah.
Bro,
every single
swarms of defense. Like defense is a prime objective for them. Scoring is never first for Lancaster. They swarm you, bro. It's like they got 7 kids on the court at all times.
No, they did a really good job. Atascocita looked really well. Atascocita looked really well. Them dudes made shots, man. I know they shot 40% or better from the 3-point land. I'm sure they did. Um, that was definitely my favorite game to watch this past week. I watched the game. My Silsby boys, Wednesday. Wednesday, I was really that they had a really good win against Summer Creek. Draylon Miller was really playing his ass off. He did a really good job. Jerry Harris did some good stuff as well. But they got a kid that is like competitor, like that kid with the hair. I don't know his
Yeah,
name. I
that's
heard
the
he has a
that's the
twin.
football kid.
with
He
the
a
Yo,
football player
ponytail.
too,
man,
but
say, man, my man, you listen. I go to the club with him. Like,
hey, yeah, he
he
wanted
he
all the
gonna have
smoke.
he gonna have my back, man. That
He
dude
wanted
will
all the
compete,
smoke with everybody, whoever. He ain't care.
and his play like backed it up, man. My man, like he got to it. He was talking to his teammates, like he was encouraging dudes. He hit a couple big shots. I know he got like an and 1 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, one of them games. I can't remember which game it was, but he was definitely competing, man. Like and they got a big win. They definitely got a big win. The other day on Wednesday against Summer Creek, that was a really big
His
win.
name Lamarcus Botley Jr.
Biley Jr. Yeah, I heard he has a sister that get buckets too, a twin sister.
Bro,
I heard she
Monica
get buckets.
Botley is like a
Yeah,
all city freshman on varsity out here that gets buckets, bro. Like
yeah,
I should have known. God, it's
yeah,
coming to
yeah. I
me
should have
now.
known.
It's coming
Yeah,
to me now. That's why he's a dog. His sister is tough, bro.
yeah. No, I like what I seen. Um, Missing somebody else. What was that? Yo, Beaumont United look like they got their swag back, man.
Yes, they do.
Um, on Friday, they definitely look like they got their swag back. I like what I seen from them. Um,
Mhm.
Arsenal is like he's that dude can play, man. Like that dude can play. Um, who else did I see that I liked? Trying to look right now at the games. Jaquil from
Yeah.
Episcopal. He's gotten better, man. He's doing he's kind of embracing the perimeter role, like the versatile role. I'm sorry. Like, inside out, he's rebounding, and he's still making some plays from the perimeter. He jumped a little too much, like when he passed and all that crazy stuff. But, like he's definitely looked like he's gotten better. He's been working on the perimeter. He hit some mid-range shots. He looked really good. I really would have liked to see him against Bradford yesterday, but I heard Bradford went all Draymond Green Friday or something. So he wasn't able to play, but
But Draymond, that's
I
a
would
good
have
one. We
loved
gotta use
I
that.
would have loved to see that. I see my man Ardon say what about Bel Air, man. Y'all know I love Coach Kemp. That's my dude. So I don't want to say too much, but very disappointing. Very disappointing. I can't lie. It was
Abysmal.
disappointing.
That's the
Um,
word.
This for
I
Abysmal.
you as
just
well, D King. Everybody chimed in on, who was their surprise team and player. So who was your so far month of basketball? Just about what team has stuck out to you that you was probably like,
so
I
when you sent me the rankings, man, I didn't realize, but what's the name is undefeated.
7 Lakes.
Seven Lakes is undefeated. Seven Lakes hasn't lost a game.
Yep.
Tuesday, I will be in the building. They play Woodlands.
Yep.
So I would definitely be in the building. And then there's another team. I'm looking at the rankings right now. Straight Jesuit. That's who it was.
Yep. Straight. Yeah,
Straight
they
Jesuit
finally,
is
finally
five
dropped
and
their first game. Yeah.
yeah, the Straight Jesuit is 5-1 so far on the season. And they getting, I think they went up to Dallas and won the tournament, right? The
Hmm.
Mavs tournament. So I was
Mhm.
definitely those are
Yeah.
two teams I did. I knew Seven Lakes would be good, but I didn't think they would be undefeated. And I'm not, I think their schedule has been a little medium, but they should have a good game Tuesday. I think most of us picked Woodlands to win the district, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think that who you had up there, Rob? It's like Woodlands and College Park or something.
In College Park, yeah.
Park was the winner district, yeah. So I think Woodlands was
Ant say let him in.
and so I think most of us had like Woodlands second or something like that. But do you come back stuff? Come on, man. Look at this guy. What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Your blood sugar low?
No, I didn't eat nothing today. All I had was my digestion shot from eating all that turkey this week. So I'm just eating like light, like some popcorn or something, not trying to really eat nothing heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's late.
Hey,
So.
DK, if you need some tamales, chicken, beef,
get at me.
Ant sell tamales, DK, man.
Get at me.
Man,
you can get a dozen for $12. Something like what is it? A dozen for 12?
Yep, $12.
12.
Man, you a tamale man, bro? I didn't know you had that.
My wife, bro.
Oh, yeah. I should have figured you can't cook. That sounds about right.
Slow down.
I should have figured you can't cook.
I know how to make them tamales. I've been in that kitchen sweating. Doing same, boy.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you.
Rob,
y'all want some barbecue?
That Charger sign, man.
You gotta holler at me.
Rob, you
definitely gotta holler at me.
With the football mask on it?
Man, we ain't talking about Rob and the Chargers right now. So top games that's coming up this Tuesday, and then this weekend you got tournament as well. So first up for top games on deck, you got Tompkins versus Clements. Who y'all got in that game?
Tompkins.
Clements
is undefeated as well, 5-0.
I got Clements. Divine Ugo.
Clements. I got Clements. I got Clements.
That's gonna be interesting. Tompkins without BB Knight, he got hurt a couple weeks ago. Clements is undefeated. What's that? The 30th? What day is today?
That's the 30th. Is the big boy still hurt? Is big boy still hurt?
He didn't play last week or the last game, so I don't know what's going on. I think he might. I don't know.
Joe won't be back until December.
Oh, okay. All right, I got Clemens then because that's going.
Whoa! We got a Atascocita to Beaumont United game Tuesday.
Yeah, it's in Beaumont.
G-Dot, you going?
Beaumont. It's in Beaumont.
November 30th is Tuesday, Rob. Dang.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to the game.
Who going? Somebody gas up the pacer. Oh no, I'm going to the my bad. I'm going to the Seven Lakes game. I'm sorry. I gotta go see see Young Bates play. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I gotta see Young Bates play. But I think that game should be a competitive basketball game.
So real quick, Tompkins or Clements, who you got?
He can't answer that question, G-Day.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm a hope.
Why he got players on both teams?
No, yes I can. Listen, I'm a hope. This is what I'm hoping. I'm a hope the words get back. I'm taking Tompkins because I want Divine to get in his, do what he does when something, somebody say he can't do anything. So I'm picking Tompkins. Hopefully both of my young fellas compete and get after each other, but I'm telling you, I don't know. I haven't seen Clemens this year. I don't think they played in the fall or anything that I've seen. I see they haven't lost a game. I'm not sure who all they played. Where is it? They 6A, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they had no really like big matchups yet.
Yeah, so this
gonna be their first big matchup for them.
Yeah, you don't even have them on the thing. I'm trying to find it.
Oh no, they on there.
Oh, at Fort Bend, Clemens, yeah. So they beat Foster and they beat Klein. I know Klein is always solid. I guess those are their two biggest wins. I know Klein is always solid. Foster is.
They beat Chancellor White.
Yeah, I think didn't Chancellor have like 30 something? Wasn't that the other day? Chancellor had like 37 points or something.
Speaking of Chancellor, hopefully he heals up as well. He won't be playing for like a week or two. When I get more information, I'll release it to you guys.
Dang, you like the Stephen A. Smith of the city. Look at Stephen A. Smith of the city.
That's hippo violations. Hippo violations. You're not reporting stuff.
All right, so next game, Dickinson Ridge Point. Dickinson's undefeated, 5-0. Ridge Point just took their first loss of the season.
Dickinson.
Yeah, I had word from guy from Houston Christian who played against Dickinson, and they said their first words were, "Coach, you watched the Dickinson game?" I said, "No, I wasn't able to watch it." He said, "Man, Seth Jones is a problem." This is coming from another player. Like, I always feel a certain type of way when a player gives another player, like, you know what I'm saying, like a legit compliment, and not just like, you know, like some fanboy stuff, like a legit compliment. That says a lot. You know, like that definitely says a lot. So I think Seth Jones might be on one this year, man.
I called it. Yes, sir.
He got a lot to prove.
Yep.
All right,
and they're undefeated too.
Yeah, Atascocita, Beaumont United. You kind of touched on this. Who y'all got, man?
It's in Beaumont. I gotta go with Beaumont. Man, I don't.
It's in Beaumont.
Atascocita not losing too many games, man, but they gonna be in Beaumont. I'm pretty sure 80% of the city gonna be there who not at work. So I think they're gonna all 75 of Doug Jones' cousins gonna be there from Port Arthur. So I think man, I would love to be there. I would love to be at that game, man. I love how Beaumont's fans come out. And they, you know, they real fans. They be knowing the mamas be up there telling the coach to take him out. He can't catch. Get him out the game. Grandma be up there eating a cane on the stands and stuff. They be turned up in the Beaumont game.
Yeah, small games got big city vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with United though. They at home. It's in Beaumont. They look pretty good. They look like, you know, that they've adjusted and figured a few things out. Man, that Coach Green threw like 4 defenses at Bel Air, man. I like. Yo, he threw like 4 defenses, full court, half court, 3-2, 2-3, like that, and that thing was big too. Like, he did a really good job over there with that.
All right, who y'all got, man? Only D King pick, man. Who y'all got?
I got Beaumont.
Say Bond B pulling up.
Hey,
Rob, who you got, Rob?
Rob, who you got?
I love Atascocita, but y'all know me. I gotta go with my boy T. Arsenal. I gotta go with my boy T, man.
I got Atascocita, man. Shooting.
You sound disappointed. Man. You sound disappointed.
I don't know. It's gonna be a really good game. It's gonna be a dog fight. I got Atascocita though. I think they can shoot well. I think their game can travel on the road.
All right, next slate for top games on deck. We still on Tuesday.
7
Lakes versus Woodlands. 7 Lakes at Woodlands. St. Thomas Episcopal at Houston Christian. Goose Creek Memorial at Laporte. And this starts district play for Goose Creek and Laporte. They in the same district.
Golly.
First game of the district. Both teams are playing really solid right now. First game. 7 Lakes Woodlands. Who y'all got?
I got 7.
7 Lakes.
We got 7 Lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 7 Lakes. I think 7 Lakes is pretty deep, man. They got a legit big man. I'm not sure about Woodland's total roster, but I'm ready to see the Shea kid play against a really good team. I want to see what he's about. See how it rocks out.
Mr. Oh, disrespectful, man.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Hey, they gonna get past that court.
Hey, give me a Atascocita now, man. They being rude, man. Give me a Atascocita now.
They got too many guards. They got too many.
Too many guards.
Hey,
St. Thomas Episcopal versus Houston Christian.
Houston Christian.
Even though the Law Brothers I seen the Law Brothers, I like them. Shout out to Richard Law's nephews.
Hey, man, somebody tell Aiden Law to get his butt back on defense and guard somebody. He He better. I lucky I didn't see him.
I know you. I know you used to coach at St. Thomas. D King, man, who you got?
St. Thomas Episcopal,
There
man. You
you
got
go.
me
There you
messed
go.
up,
I
boy.
already knew it.
Yeah.
Riding with Coach Twine, baby.
Yeah, around with my dude, man. It's going down.
Goose Creek versus Laporte. This is their first district game. This is a tough game.
It'll be a tougher game than people think.
Laporte got Quavion Wiley.
Yeah.
Tough senior guard.
Yes.
You know, they slept on, but
yeah, him and Corey Rubin, man.
Laporte, or are they at Goose Creek?
No, it's at Laporte.
I'll take Laporte. Since
At
y'all
Laporte.
telling me.
I got Laporte. I think Goose Creek on a little down. I think these couple games they're losing. I got Lamar. I got Laporte. I think they're gonna struggle for a couple games.
So why do you say they're gonna struggle? Because of what happened?
No, I just think like they lost against Side Creek. They lost
did?
the week. Yeah, they lost to Side Creek. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dang, bro, you coach at Concordia Lutheran, man. Calm down, man.
Hey. Corey Hadnot, sir. Corey Hadnot, sir.
Hey, he can really shoot it, by the way. He can really, he got like a D King clip. Like, he can really shoot that thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he can shoot that thing. The pull up, catch and shoot. He don't do a lot of extra stuff with it. I like how he play basketball.
D King brought that out at the Extra Eyes competition coaches game.
I was spraying that thing up like a sprinkler. You're right.
Hey, I seen the tape. Hey.
No, I just think Goose Creek kind of need they need to wake up. Like I feel like the Goose Creek we seen last year, they were cooking. They were playing good. They was in a good rhythm. I just think right now they're kind of struggling to find that rhythm again. And Laporte has been playing really, really good. So they're gonna come out trying to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna come out trying to really, really win that first district game to kind of change the polls. Because if they win that game, that's gonna kind of change that district off the rip.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I wanna get Rob. Man, you my dude now, man. Me and Rob are really like best friends now, by the way. But Rob and G-Day were like the first two dudes to say, we're almost there, dude. Damn, you so angry. Rob and G-Day were like the first two dudes to be like, yo, Laporte is really good. Hey, Laporte can play. Them dudes can hoop. Like y'all were the first two dudes to say that in the fall. So I want to give y'all that. Because I was thinking Laporte. Nah, we good. Laporte ain't had much since they had a little guard back in the day that was in the playoffs against like Willow Ridge or Jones or something, I think. Well, he was nice. This was like y'all was still in y'all diapers and stuff, so y'all don't know, but they had a player back in the day that was nice.
Yeah, I heard. Rob, who you got, man? Goose Creek, Laporte.
Man, I got GCM, man. They finna take out all their frustrations on them dudes, man. Laporte good. I picked them to make the playoffs this year, but GCM, Sam coming back, they gonna win that game big, man. And they lost. Did they lose to them last year too?
Yep. Yeah, they split last year.
Look at Willis.
Yeah, GCM gonna win that game.
Hey, he tearing up that popcorn.
You should have won, my man.
I know. Mr. O'Donnell, I know you ain't seen the Tax to see the play, man, because you saying some real disrespectful stuff.
Hey, he say we don't serve jumbo juice.
They got the most, probably one of the most hostile.
Hey,
it's gonna be a really high level basketball game.
Nah, that's gonna be a really good game, man.
Ain't scared. Angel Johnson ain't scared. AJ Unks ain't scared. Caleb Pouncey ain't scared.
That's gonna be
how about my man the young fella, the sophomore, came off the bench. The slim, he's young. He's like 14, 15 years old. Number 10. Yo, my man came off the bench just he was over there bouncing on the thing. That's my boy Courtney Brooks, dude, man. He stand by that dude. He say that guy's gonna be a player. He came in the game. Right? He had like a big shot. I think he had like a pull up. He made a pass and transition. Like he came in. Them dudes are locked in. I like that, man. I wish we could see them play Duncanville before, like the state tournament probably, because them two teams compete, man. Two teams compete.
I hear you.
Oh, hold on. You say who played Duncanville before the state tournament?
Tascasita, like we can see them in like a tournament regular season. Listen, they are going to compete. Tascasita, Richardson are going to compete with Duncanville. That's what I'm saying. No, but I don't think there are many other teams that can match their competitiveness. That's what I'm saying. What do you
I know
think?
one.
Hold on. The plug guy is disagreeing with me.
I'm just disagreeing. Like Duncanville, like Candyman. Like, stop bringing their name up. Like, it's different. Like, I don't wish that on the Tascasita. If I'm a Tascasita, I don't want to see them until it's playoff time, and hopefully, I just got to play my best game. You damn sure don't want to give them no scout material. Why would you play them beforehand?
Man, listen, man, you gotta play,
about
bro.
Playing them before the state tournament.
Okay. Dudes get scouted every day, yo. Coaches share film up and down. Games on NFHS. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like that don't mean, that don't mean nothing, man. This what I think. I take nothing. Yo, Duncanville is they are the boogeyman. Don't get me twisted. They have
saying.
They have a high
nothing away from a Tascasita.
But this is what I'm also saying, though. Them dudes are not going to, there's no intimidation factor with them, I don't think. I think it's the same as Clear. Well, I think that, and they can shoot. They can shoot. They shot like 45%, 40-something% from three last year. And right now, I think he said they're shooting like 41, 42%. That's a difference maker, man. That three ball is difference making in high school.
This is what I tell G-Day on the phone. I really don't say this out loud much because I know people gonna be saying some crazy things to me. They can shoot in a regular high school gym, yes. When it come to UIL playoff time and you got to go on that road, and then you finally get the state and you got to play in that arena, and they build that floor and they build that court that you're gonna play on that's a little bit bigger. It's hard to shoot there. It's hard. As a shooting team, what shooting team had a great shooting performance in the playoffs last year?
I don't know.
It's just something about when you're in the playoff, you don't shoot that well. So for that to be your calling card and something you hang your hat on, shooting does not last in February. I promise it doesn't. Hard-nosed basketball, that is a calling card for all championship teams. What is the last great championship team we've had in Texas that shot the ball lights out? I'll wait.
Do you know who would have shot well at state?
Jacob Harvey?
Tremont Mark.
Oh, he's special.
You didn't get to see it though.
Along with Marcus Williams,
there has been a study done.
Exactly. Exactly, because Marcus Williams.
There has been a study done on the depth of arena versus the high school where you have a wall. So it changes when you have depth behind the goals. It changes your perception on the jump shot, and so that's why a lot of freshmen going into college, they struggle their freshman year with shooting because of the depth perception. Like, it looks totally different. It's not the same.
When you get to the Final Four, those good shooting teams.
But all of Tremont's best shooting games were when he played in arenas. Barry Center, at the Phillips, like when he played in those settings, that's when he shot the best. And so that's why I think at state he would have done really well. But yeah, because even when you go to state, you see kids who normally light it up, and they just can't shoot.
What was one Rayner's shooting percentage on that Duncanville team that got the championships?
I don't know how well he shot at state. He didn't shoot that well that I remember.
That's what that. So if that's your and DK, I'm not disagreeing with your analysis about them competing. I totally agree with you, and we need more of it. I'm just saying, I've been there. I've been baseline. I've seen kids' feet go back 3 feet further behind the line just because it's there and shoot to get more space because the defense is running out at them. They don't shoot that well when it comes to championship.
I definitely understand that. Right? Trust me, I understand how that works. But what my statement said that those two teams are the teams I feel like can compete with them.
I agree with
you. Know what I'm saying? From a competitive standpoint, nobody's matching up with them.
We not.
Come on, bro.
We
matching
not
up.
Gonna put Clearbrook in there.
Matching up. I'm saying match up.
I said compete.
What you saying? No. You're right. I think
So we not gonna.
No, I think so. I think we should.
King, I'm on a delay. So.
Oh, it's all good.
You ain't delaying on our side, man.
Yeah, you ain't delaying on ours, bro. You still.
So before we get into the tournament, real quick, there's 2 games on Friday that are not a part of tournaments that we play. Shadow Creek is going to Summer Creek to play. So that should be a really interesting game as well. And then Fur plays Booker T on that Friday. So that's the Friday matchups for top matchups. Shadow Creek versus Summer Creek at Summer Creek, and then Fur at Booker T. But I don't know where the game's actually going to be played at. The Booker T Fur game, it could be at Del Mar, Barnett, Butler, Pavilion. I don't know yet.
I like Booker T in that Fur game, but Fur is not gonna lay down. They got some pieces over there. They finally trying to turn the corner. But Booker T got y'all know I'm a Chris McDermott fan. Like,
yes, sir.
Production. Production over everything, and he been producing. And then they got Andre Walker's son at the guard spot over there. Latho been calling me every day from practice. Hey, they gonna be okay. So I'm a ride with Booker T till the wheels fall off, and I just hope I don't get beat up by no Knicks fans.
Yeah, Booker T versus Fur. D King, what we talking about? They play Friday.
Oh my bad! I had my internet cut off. I had to make a quick payment. Booker T versus Fur. Yo, I didn't see Fur this week, man. I was supposed to go. I was supposed to see him.
Shout out to Coach Lewis and Coach Mintz.
Coach Lewis is a good dude, man. I like Coach Lewis. He's a good dude. He really is. He deserves whatever success comes to him. He really does. I like Booker T, man. Chris McDermott is playing really, really, really efficient basketball. Efficient. I seen the other day, he was like, what was it, like 7 for 8 or 6 for 8 or 6 for 7 or something? Like, I think he might have missed one shot the whole game to go along with like 13 rebounds. Like that's kind of unheard of these days in high school basketball,
Hey,
he
got the advantage though.
What's the advantage?
His teammate, dad is the AD over whole HISD, so he in that gym probably every day getting that work in.
That ain't no advantage.
Man, ain't no advantage. You was doing workouts on Thanksgiving. Stop it. Ain't no advantage. Everybody got an advantage. Stop it. You was in the gym on Thanksgiving. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Rob,
Booker T and Fur. Everybody don't take advantage of that.
Booker T. It's gonna be the game gonna be at Del Mar.
Okay. And then that game's gonna be at Del Mar. Then Shadow Creek at Summer Creek.
Hey, he said that was like, hey
man,
you beat it to Carroll's Corner.
Hey, if G they gonna have information, bro, I gotta get my information too, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be on par, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to send out the bet tweets real quick. You feel me?
Shadow
Never
Creek
took
at
me
Summer
out.
Creek
You know what I'm saying?
Friday.
I had to.
Who? Shadow
got
Creek and who?
Cam
Summer Creek?
Summer
Embry
Creek.
dropping 30.
I got Shadow Creek.
I got Cam Embry dropping 30. And then I got Jalen Goodman and Jalen Johnson going for 20 apiece. I ain't even going to pick a team. I just know that it's going to be buckets in that game. Buckets.
Cam
I think
gonna drop 30.
That's what
Coach
I
Cole?
said it with my chest. What?
I'm just asking. I ain't saying.
that's gonna be an interesting game, but I got Shadow Creek. That's gonna be an interesting game.
I watched Shadow Creek run that thing up yesterday. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, like my grandma used to say. I don't know, man. Shadow Creek looks pretty good, with the exception of that first game when they got hit by a Greyhound truck bus. They got smacked. But hey, honestly, you know what though? Is if that is the first game you play of the season and you lose, you know, like you lose like that the first game of the season. If you don't bounce back, you know, like and play good basketball like they're playing right now, then you know that would say a lot about who you aren't. You know, I think with them bouncing back and winning those games, I know they beat Westbury Christian as well. And from the sounds of it, like they played some damn good basketball against Westbury Christian, you know, and then we seen them this past week. I think I like Shadow Creek. I like how Sean Jones is playing. I like how definitely like how he's playing. Michael Collins, man, that freshman dude, yo, I like that dude. I like him.
Hey.
I like what he brings.
On a side note, he had a good game, and his dad was still in his chest after the game. Like, commend him for that. Like, letting him know like what he could have still did better in that game Saturday, even though they blew him out. He was in the hallway letting him know, like, hey, you could have did this better, you could have done that better. I did not pick Bel Air. I didn't. I picked Boma
he
United.
talking about Gary.
Oh.
But yeah, I got Shadow Creek, man. I like how they playing. I like how they're playing right now. I'll take Shadow Creek.
It's a tough one for me. I'll take Summer Creek at home. They beat some teams that I didn't expect them to beat in McDonald's tournament. I ain't gonna say I would have picked them against Bel Air either. So I'm gonna go with Summer Creek, man. Some of these half the teams first time on the road really for Shadow Creek. There's gonna be a hostile environment. So Sean and Cam gonna play well, but I got Summer Creek.
I'm interested to see what Cameroon does for Shadow Creek. He's been quiet. It's time for him to either ball or whatnot. But
Who is that? Woodbury?
yeah.
Woodbury. He had a pretty solid game the other day, yesterday.
They won by 700 points.
I'm not messing with you.
Hey,
fellas. 700. Hey, also, to that. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, go ahead.
To that point, like what I said about Shadow Creek bouncing back from that first game, from getting beat like that. I like to see how Houston Christian bounced back Tuesday. You know, like that was a uncharacteristic big L. You know, like that. So I would love to see how they bounce back. I know St. Thomas Episcopal didn't have a really good showing this past weekend at all, but I would be interested to both of them. You know, both of them. I would be interested to see how they play. But definitely Houston Christian to see how this next game after is.
If anybody was in the gym on Sunday that wasn't supposed to be in the gym on Sunday, they were. You don't get beat like that at Houston Christian, brother. Like, that's unheard of.
Tis the hoop season, man, for tournament basketball, man. Want to give a shout out to the teams who's going to be traveling, hitting the highway this Thursday Side Creek, Dawson, College Park, and Atascocita. They're all heading up to Mansfield to play in the Spring Creek Barbecue Classic. That's this Thursday through Saturday. Pearland's going to San Antonio to play in South San Antonio tournament. And then Fort Bend Dulles, Goose Creek, Kingwood, and Cy Falls is all going to Austin to play in the Anderson Classic. So we wish all those teams well. I know that Spring Creek Barbecue Classic is going to be a pretty solid event.
I bet you that hospitality room top notch too.
Speaking of, I got a question. Y'all
Yes,
ever
sir.
ate Spring Creek barbecue?
Yeah.
No.
Hell no. How they get a tournament?
I have. Shit, when
I've
you
had.
got money, anybody
I
can
have.
win tournament.
Man, give me a Triple J's tournament out here right now, baby. That's what I want. Give me a Burns barbecue tournament. Let's get this thing popping on the north side, Campbell Center. Come on, Burns
North side.
barbecue. Acres Home, Texas, baby.
Turn it up.
My man
And
said
we
they
got
barbecue
three-
dry.
We got 3 local tournaments going on. You got the Lamar Consolidated Tournament.
It is though.
You
It ain't
got
that
the
good.
Lamar Consolidated Tournament. KDISD's having their tournament. And then Clear Creek is having their tournament. It's called the Carlisle Kruger Classic. We're going to start things off with the Lamar Consolidated Tournament. I know y'all
Shout
really
out to
can't see-
G-Day with the graphics. Hold on, big host. You have been putting the graphics on the screen, G-Day.
Hey, he been
man.
working. He
We
been
want the people to
working.
be able to know what's going on, man.
Hey, look, I give my boy Archie his credit, man. I told him, like, man, your videos been dope. Like, you been getting better. G-Day, you on your way, bro. You getting better, man. I appreciate
it,
time, man. We got to give each other flowers, man. We got to spread love.
No, we do.
When it's due, not just because.
Yeah. They say Spring Creek barbecue be dry.
Dry.
I said,
Mr. Dude say it's cheats. It's
I said
cheats.
the hospitality room was gonna be fire. That's all.
Dry as Katie lit.
I ain't gonna lie. That pool 2,
South Ridge?
that pool 2 gonna be. Hey.
Marshall gonna walk through pool 3.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah, they gonna
That's a
gonna do a long walk because Jay Lowe out here dunking on.
Come on, Hillis.
Huh?
Not you. I said Hillis.
Turn up, Mr. Robinson. Okay. Hey. Terry,
I'm
Terry
sorry.
in pool 1.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Terry got Cyrus the first game.
Sorry.
Yeah, so pool 1, you got Terry, you got
Lil Hillis gonna
Randall.
drop a double on them boys.
Randall, which is the new school, Cy Ranch, North Shore, pool 1. Pool 2, you got Fulshire, Crosby, Cy Ridge, and Bush. Pool 3, you got Lamar Consolidated, Ridge Point, Fort Bend Marshalls, South Houston. And then in pool 4, you got George Ranch, Foster, and West Columbia.
So you get
the
pick.
Coach Washington.
So you get to pick
Chancellor
one team
White
from
not
each
playing in
pool.
this, huh?
Y'all get to pick one team from each pool to make it to the platinum bracket.
Chancellor White not playing in this, huh? He injured. What you said?
He may not play. More than likely he ain't gonna play.
My bad.
That's Hippo.
Yeah, no HIPAA information,
Hippo.
man. So y'all get to pick one team from each pool to make it to the platinum bracket.
I got Cy Ranch, I got Cy Ridge, I got Fort Bend Marshall, and I got George Ranch.
You got Cy Ridge over Crosby?
I got Cy Ridge, baby. I'm calling it, baby. My 2 dogs over there gonna they finna show out.
Jamil Mutaleeb is probably circling that game on his calendar.
No, he is. Coach Gabe circling on his calendar too, because Coach Gabe about to get the coaching. Sean Ellington ain't playing, so hey.
Oh, Elkington still out?
Oh yeah. Elkington probably won't be playing.
Hippo.
G-Day. I got North Shore in pool 1. I got Crosby in pool 2. Hey, this is my picks. I got Fort. I got Fort Bend
Hey
Marshall
man,
in
I'm just
pool.
responding to what I'm hearing.
I got Fort Bend Marshall in pool 3, and then I'll take George Wrench in pool 4.
Where is this tournament?
Lamar Consolidated. So
That's like,
all games will
Damn.
be held at Terry High School, Fulshire High School.
Damn.
yeah, that's far, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to go catch that. Well, I can't catch it because we play at
pick
two
me up.
o'clock on Thursday for
Come
Crosby and
pick me up.
Hey, I got you.
I got Sirens. Hopefully Sirens can bounce back, man. They haven't been playing good basketball. Hopefully Sirens can get some momentum going. Well, no, they just they don't. No, did they beat Wagner?
No.
No,
Okay, I thought I
they got
wasn't
No,
tripping.
they
they
I
lost.
got
thought I
dunked
thought
though.
I thought I thought I wasn't tripping, man. Hopefully Sirens can bounce back a little bit. I know what can help them. Tell their coach to holler at me. I have a consulting service. Pool two.
Oh wow.
Pool 2 with no Sean Elkington. I'm probably going to ride with Cy Ridge with my new boy, my boy PJ Haggerty. That's my dude, my boy, averaging 40 points a game. And then in pool 3, I'm taking Fort Bend Marshall. And then in pool 4, I'm taking that great team on the bottom, whoever that is.
West Columbia.
No, the gray one, the fourth
I know.
seed at the bottom. I'm messing with you. I'm gonna take no Chancellor White. I guess I'll go with George Wrench. But this is my prediction. This is what I would love to see. A Fort Bend Marshall Crosby matchup.
Me too. I want to see that game.
Come
I
on,
do want to see
man.
that game.
Yo, I need them to make that happen, please.
You want to see who?
I
I
want
want
to
to
see
see
Jalen Lowe versus
Jalen Lowe.
PJ Haggerty.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I want
hey,
to see that. I want that. I want that matchup, man.
TJ, I need you to put the camera on that.
Yeah, I need that matchup, man. If we can get that, that would be really, really good. But who would you guys say is the best team in this tournament? I know it's not my job to answer. I'm sorry.
No, you can ask whatever questions you want to ask.
Damn, that's a hard question, DK, but it might be a tie between Marshall and Crosby.
Because Chris Marshall is back.
Yep, Chris
Yes.
Marshall
Yes,
back.
and I put Fort Bend Marshall. I think top 3 in
They
5A.
they got some pieces over there. They got 3 EYBL kids and they got a freshman big that coach
3?
put in. Yeah, Chris Ketchens,
Chris Ketchum.
JL3.
Oh, Chris
Jalen Lowe.
Ketchens left High Tower.
Yeah, hey.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Hey.
didn't know that. I did
If
not
you
know
watch the
that.
show more often, you would.
You're right. You're right. My bad.
We can't tweet those type of things out. We gotta put it on the show. You know, people don't tune in.
Yeah, keep people coming.
But nah, I mean they
I'm
solid
gonna go
over
with
there.
Siren, Bush,
Like Sirens.
Marshall.
I like
So to be
Sirens,
honest,
man.
you know who my sleeper is? I got 2
Fort Bend
sleepers.
Marshall and George Range.
Bush and Ridgepoint are my sleeper teams to fuck up the whole bracket. Oh, I'm sorry. My
Dang.
bad. This
Dang,
ain't
bro.
my
Sheesh.
Man, golly.
Hey,
Sheesh.
Golly.
Golly, young boy.
they have the pieces.
Playboy Cardi?
Hey, you know, I thought this was shooting from the logo for a second. My bad. You know. But nah, they got the pieces to really like bracket bust this whole thing with run yo at Bush, got TJ Ford Jr. at Ridge Point. Like they don't sleep on those. Those aren't just walk by those games. They might mess it up.
Bush did a really
Yeah,
good
I'm
job
picking Bush to
handling
win
that.
that pool.
Yeah. Bush handled that Yates pressure really well.
No, they
You know,
did.
they did a really good job. They made some plays, man. They made some shots. They look pretty good.
Next up, you have the Carlisle Kruger
Oh wow, I got Madison versus everybody. Oh, Capel in this. I got Madison and Capel versus everybody.
And Clearbrooks in here too.
I got Madison and Capel versus everybody. Cause you know what's hard? The Millie boys are tough, but now they got a target on their back. So every game is gonna be amped up. Even them games
Stop.
that you expect them
They
to
they
win.
that's they want that.
I feel you,
They
but
ready
it's
for the
Ben
smoke,
had a target
man.
on their back.
So I
no.
got
This is
I got
Houston
Clip
target.
I got Clearbrook,
They the top. They the top team in the
Pool
city
A.
type target.
I got straight Jesuit Pool B.
Mr.
When
Hey,
it, he
Mr.
got
Dools is
love.
a fool, man.
That's a dad joke. That's dad joke of the week. That was great. That is
That's
great.
crazy. I got Heights Pool C.
Whoa. Hold on, Willis. You said Pool B. You had who?
I had straight Jesuit, straight.
Okay, I
Straight.
didn't know. And that's Sci
Man,
Falls or Clear Falls.
South Falls, I think
Clear
it is.
Falls.
No, this is all clear. Clear.
Okay, so they all clear. Okay, I got
Okay.
It's Clear
So
Falls. South Falls out of town.
you.
I got straight
Okay.
Jesuit, Heights, Capel, and then Manville.
Hey, G-Day, is that Clear Creek in Pool C?
yeah.
Yeah.
All the first teams are just put clear next to it, and it's clear.
Didn't Rob just tell me that? And then he asked.
Damn.
No, I said that was Clear Falls.
But you said it was
Anyway,
all
I got
clear.
Clearbrook, Clements, Clear Creek in Pool C, Capel in Pool D, and I take Clear Lake in Pool E.
Okay.
I like
Hey,
Clear
is
Lake.
that's Flower Mound Marcus, Mr. Day?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man. Ooh. Hey, boy, that Smurf and Chemo gonna have words for you. All right, I'm gonna go Flower Mound Marcus. I'm gonna go Madison. I'm gonna go. Ooh, that
Madison.
I'm gonna go Clear Creek right here in Pool C. I'm gonna take Capel in Pool D, and then I'm gonna take Leander Glenn in Pool E.
Okay.
Oh, Lord have
So I
mercy.
got Clearbrook, Pool A. I got straight Jesuit, Pool B. Clear Creek, Pool C. Capel, Pool D. And I got Clear Lake in Pool E.
Clear Lake Dallas or Clear Lake Houston?
No, Clear Lake, Houston.
I just want I just wanted to see.
Not Lake Dallas.
Stop, dog.
Not
Hey,
Lake.
is Clear Creek where Nick Anderson them at?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. When I got
Yes.
Clear Creek, I got Clear Creek for
No,
C.
ain't you got the heights, my boy?
No. I had to realize that.
No, ain't you got the heights, my boy? Stick with
No,
that.
no. I mean, I love my guy Gabe over. He hooping, but Clear Creek a little too deep.
And I picked Flower Mound Marcus just so the Millie boys could come on the show and be like, we heard that. We heard that. I want the smoke.
But I'm trying to see why you pick
Controversy
Madison
sells.
though. Like I'm really trying to see why you pick Madison.
Jeremiah Gambrill and when Elijah Hill is playing his best game, they are really a good basketball team. Sometimes
They're 0-8.
okay with that. Am I
Actually, not
picking
on
baseball?
Jeremiah really played some of those games.
What you say, Rob? All right.
Oh, I mean, they not 0-8, but Jeremiah Gambrill didn't play in some of those games in the tournament either. He ain't playing like two of those games. They'll still make it to the second or third round of the playoffs, though.
They 0-4, bro. It's all right. It's cool.
What? It's okay. They were competitive in the game that I saw that they shouldn't have dropped.
Okay.
Straight up.
And then they only lost what by 3 to Yates or by 5 to Yates?
Y'all
something
funny.
like that.
Something like
So-
that.
Well, they played straight in the first game of this tournament, so we'll see.
And
Yeah,
that is an L.
That's
That
gonna
is
be
a
it's
L.
gonna be a tough game.
And don't get me wrong, Jace Posey is playing high
It's gonna
level
be a good
basketball.
game, man.
I didn't say it wasn't gonna be a good game. I just said that's an L.
So who's winning the whole tournament?
Clearbrook.
I'm going with Clearbrook as well.
I'm gonna take Capel.
Gary, D King.
I'm gonna take Capel.
Gary picked Capel to win the whole thing. Who you picking to win the whole thing, Rob?
Clearbrook.
Dog, it ain't fun if we all pick the same teams. God.
Who you got, D King?
To win the whole event.
Yeah,
Yep.
I ain't mad at you. Capel got a good team.
I'm taking Clipboard. I think Clipboard could win it. Hopefully they get a matchup with Capel. But I take Clipboard. I would like to see Straight, man. Straight might mess around and walk out of this undefeated still. You know.
That's true.
It's possible, man.
Yeah, it's possible. They've been playing some good basketball. Haven't been able to see them, but they definitely had to be playing some good basketball lately.
They got a really good solid team. Bigs and guards.
All right, KDISD tournament.
This is what I wanted to see.
So we see the field.
Bel
I
Air,
can't see it.
Decaney,
Hold on.
Why is Magnolia West?
Pato.
Stop. Why? Ooh.
Westfield. Ooh, Westfield.
May Creek versus Bel Air.
Ooh,
May Creek.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Jamal Creedon is a problem.
Hold on, man. They play Bel Air at May Creek.
Yeah.
It's the Katy tournament.
So it's not at is that at they home places? Ooh.
Yeah, it's in their second gym.
Right.
Ooh,
so
that's not fair.
May Creek is hosting, and then Pato is hosting.
Ooh, it's not fair.
And then the LMC, that's the Merrill Center.
I'll be there.
So May Creek is a host school, Pato's a host school, and then you have the Merrill Center.
Hey,
all right.
What time they start? 9:30.
Hey, D King, call your boy Fob and say he got to get that. He got to get the hospitality room tough if he wants us there instead of the Merrill Center.
Fob gonna have an assortment of nuts and fruit snacks in there. Fob gonna have a health pack out there for y'all to eat.
All right, who y'all got coming from each pool, man?
Pool one, I'm taking
Man, that's a
Pato.
tough 9:30 game. Pato.
And pool 5 stats.
You taking pool? You taking one?
Yes,
Taking Pato?
Yeah. Well, let's do that. Let's all go pool by pool. Pool one, King got Pato. Who you got?
Pato.
Who you got? Pool one.
I gotta go with Stratford. And I love my guys over at Pato, but I gotta go Stratford.
Rob, who you got from pool one, man?
I can't hear y'all. Oh, I got Stratford.
I got Pato.
That's gonna be a really good matchup, man.
Hey,
Who
Mr.
you got?
O'Dorn,
Who you
why
got, G-Day?
why y'all not in none of these events? So I can pick against y'all. That's
See that
tough
who
when
you
you're
got?
talking about getting in the club and you not in the club. Man.
I got Peyto because both of their games are at Peyto.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they gonna have them
home
kids in there too.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Yo,
gonna have
that's
kids in
gonna
there.
that's
what I
dope.
said.
I think that's one.
Advantage.
That's dope. I think that's one of the coolest things like schools can do. You know, like when they host events and let they play, let the kids come in. I think that's dope.
Ooh, hey, boy, that's right down the street from my crib. I will be there at 9:30. That's 3 minutes from the house.
That's big money over there. Damn.
Hey,
All right.
stop.
Hey, just
Tax bracket talk.
Stop, bro.
Pull two. Who y'all got coming out? Pull two.
The mighty Klein Forest, baby.
Klein Forest.
We getting it back, baby.
I got Klein Forest as well, man.
I'll take South Springs.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a risk. I'm gonna go South Springs. I seen South Springs play this week. I like what they got. I'm gonna go South Springs.
All right, pull three.
Just throw that thing up in the air.
For real.
Eisenhower.
I'm going Jersey Village.
Jersey Village. That's right, Jersey Village. I'm taking Jersey.
Boy, Latham say they didn't play well this week.
I'm gonna go Seco Ranch.
I'm gonna go with Eisenhower.
I got Jersey Village in pool 3.
Pool 4, I'm sure I know what everybody gonna say.
7 Lakes.
7 Lakes.
Hell yeah. What Decaney got over there?
7 Lakes for me.
The Caney scrappy.
Talent.
Okay.
They undefeated too right now.
Yeah.
That's a good 6-15 game. I might have to pull up on them.
Pull up on me.
Pull 5. Who y'all got?
Maiden Creek.
May Creek versus Bel Air is going to be interesting.
It is.
And it's at May Creek. That's crazy.
It's at May Creek. At what time?
4:30.
4:30.
We'll be in the building. I'll be driving from Houston Christian.
I got Bel Air.
Ooh.
Even though I like the freshman, I got Bel Air.
Ooh.
Give me Rob. Can you give us like a quick why you feel that way? Because of no. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm
I
serious.
like the matchup. I like the
matchup
matchup between. I like Christian Jones a lot, but I like Shelton Henderson against that in that matchup against Christian Jones. Like his size, Mansfield Timberview bothered Christian Jones
with the size,
similar size. So I like Shelton Henderson and Andrews in that matchup of the freshmen down low in the guard matchup. And I don't think they really got no matchup for Cole like this. It's gonna be interesting to see what defense Favre got for Deck Cole.
It's 4 D1 freshmen over there, bro.
Facts.
4 D1
in this game.
I like Bel Air in the pool. I do.
No, that's a good. I like you. I like that one, Rob, because it definitely did happen against Timberview. So yeah, this will be a good game. Hopefully, I can make it.
Yeah, I see some really good games. I'm gonna be going to that South Park Tompkins game. Good too.
Yeah.
All right, pull 6.
South Park.
South Park.
Dang. Tompkins, baby. Tompkins. Luke Cochran, 25 points a game.
He's a
25 and 12.
Mr. Doom.
I'm gonna take South Park in pool 6. G-Day, who you taking pool 5?
Oh, May Creek.
So Bridgeland ain't got nothing?
No. Not enough to beat neither one of them.
No.
Damn. They got a nice lazy river in their neighborhood though.
Facts. Facts.
How y'all boys know? Y'all rich.
I just be riding my bike everywhere.
I used to live in that area. I used to live in off of that closest.
All right, pool 6. Side Park as well.
Katie. Oh, I thought it was my bad.
No. Pool 7. We jump into pool 7.
I'm taking
Katie Jordan or Side Lakes.
Katie Jordan is my type.
I'm gonna roll with Devon Fro and Katie.
That's what I'm going with, Katie. 40 ball.
I'm gonna take Katie
Point.
Jordan.
1,000-point kid right there. He got 1,000 points in Katie. He gonna have a big game.
That's it.
So we got 2 Katie Jordan.
I'm just kidding.
2 Katie Jordans, 2 Katie D King. Who you got?
No, I took Katie.
Okay, 3 Katie.
Yeah.
2 Katie Jordan. All right, pool 8. You got Katie Taylor, A-Leaf Elsick, Westfield.
Easy. That's too easy.
What a bracket.
I will say this though. Katie, I'm taking
you wanna
Westfield,
see the
but
bracket?
Katie Taylor is better than what I thought this year.
Okay. They ain't beating no Westfield.
What pool Westfield is in? 7 or 8?
Said he want to see the bracket.
Oh, they don't have the numbers up there though.
But I could tell you right now.
What pool? What Westfield got?
For every pool 1 plays against pool 2 in the first round. Pool 3 plays against pool 4. Pool 5 versus pool 6, and pool 7 versus pool 8.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1 and 2.
8.
Yep. Pool 1 versus pool 2. Pool 3 versus pool 4.
I'm saying like, is it like
5 versus 6? So maybe
is it like pool 1 versus? Is it 1 versus
the winner? So the winner of 1 versus the winner of 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a winners bracket.
Right. So the winner of pool 3 plays against the winner of pool 4.
Yeah.
Whoever wins pool 5 plays against whoever wins pool 6. And so on and so forth. So whoever
pool
gets
7 versus pool 8. Yeah.
Right. So whoever gets second in pool 1 plays against whoever gets second in pool 2. And so on and so forth.
How many brackets do they have?
3. They got the gold.
Gold. Okay, yeah. This a real. They not messing around up there in Katy. They say we getting straight to it. We ain't gonna waste our time with no.
So pool 1 again. Bracket 1. Go
pool 1 versus pool 2.
Okay.
Yep, so it's just going straight down. So we can get a Peyto versus Klein Forest first round, right?
Yep, first round. You can get Peyto versus
and
Klein
then
Forest.
The winner of that plays the winner of the who do we pick?
Whoever
wins
pool 3 and 4.
Yep. So we can get a Peyto 7 Lakes first round or Peyto Klein Forest. 7 Lakes Klein Forest second round. Yeah, second round.
Yeah.
Then we can probably get a May Creek, Tompkins, May Creek, Side Park first round. Second round. May first Creek, round. Side Park first round, right? Let's say May Creek win. They can get Westfield second round.
Yep.
Yeah. And then so I got 7 Lakes and Westfield in championship.
Oh, that's a matchup, bro.
I got
you got that means you could possibly have 2 top 10 24 guards, right? 2 top, at least 2 really legit 22 bigs, right? Willie 22 or 23?
22.
He 22.
22. The big from Tompkins is 22? 23.
You mean from 7 Lakes?
7 Lakes, I'm sorry, yeah.
23.
23. Those are some big matchups, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are some really good matchups.
For me, it'll either be Peyto or 7 Lakes. My bad. I think Stratford gonna come out that pool. So I just think KD right now, the way he hooping, playing above the rim, dunking on boys, shooting the ball.
Dunking on boys.
Yeah.
What?
He was bringing the ball up the floor, making plays off the bounce. Like I think it's gonna be 7 Lakes and Stratford on that side, and then I think it'll be Westfield and either May Creek or Westfield and South Park on the other side?
Coach Bobby said he got A-Leaf, man.
Stop it. Elsick ain't been good in a long time. Stop it. I'm from
Bobby,
A-Leaf. Stop it. Stop it. We
taking pride in my
all,
ride.
hey, all the coaches are gone, so that's over with for us.
So who y'all got winning the tournament?
I got Westfield.
I got 7 leagues.
Rob, who you got winning the tournament, man?
Westfield.
I got 7 Lakes winning.
That championship stuff will be at Merrill Center, huh?
Yep.
Can you go back to the bracket real quick?
Yep.
We get a
will be
Merrill
at
Center
6
championship.
o'clock. 6 o'clock on Saturday.
Saturday night, baby. I got a date. Only if 7 Lakes make it.
Oh,
or May Creek make it.
Hey, I need all 4 of y'all to know that on Saturday after that, my birthday party is gonna be at 8 o'clock. So y'all need to be in my crib.
It's at your crib?
Yeah, I'm doing old school house party. I'm doing old school house. No, it's in Katy. So you're already in the Merrill Center. Come straight down. Come get toasted.
Put it up on you. No, I don't get toasted.
It's gonna be
I hope
Saturday.
you have some nice purified water.
Stop that. boy turned 36 on December 5th, so my party will be Saturday. So after
one more tournament. I just got this from Coach Pat from Grace Christian.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Beaumont.
It's a tournament in Beaumont this weekend as well. You got Beaumont United, Aldine High School LaGrange. You got Dallas South Oak Cliff, C.E. King, and Sharpstown. And then you got Westbrook, Aldine Nimitz. You got Grace Christian. And then you got Silsby, Dallas Madison, Stephen F. Austin.
Stephen F. Austin out of
Madison ain't bad either.
It don't say where.
Yesterday.
It must be Austin, probably Houston, Austin, maybe.
Hey, say that second pool again. Grace Christian, Nimitz, Silsby.
No, that's pool 3. Westbrook,
Dallas Madison.
So pool 1 is Beaumont United, Aldine, and LaGrange. That's pool 1. Pool 2 is Dallas South Oak Cliff, C.E. King, and Sharpstown. Pool 3, you got Westbrook, Nimitz, Grace Christian. Then pool 4, you got Silsby, Dallas Madison, and it don't say where they from, but Stephen F. Austin.
And he said they playing at Lamar University. Yo, that's dang.
Yeah.
I have to gas up the pacer. I ain't been to Beaumont since
they playing in the what's called a rec center.
Hey, that pool.
They got a really nice good rec center.
That pool 3 is tough.
That's tough.
That pool 3.
Dang, there's some good tournaments. They wrong for this. All these tournaments the same weekend, man.
And they got the Houston Christian tournament this weekend too.
Oh, yep.
That's
right.
I didn't
get no information on that. I asked.
They do have a Houston Christian tournament. Is that's where y'all at with?
Yeah, that's what recorded it. Yeah.
Who was y'all best player this week?
Jacob Hudson.
I like Jacob Hudson. I got something to tell y'all when we hang up this phone. I mean,
when
we get
Mr.
off.
Dudes say it will be at Westbrook and Beaumont United, not Lamar this year.
Okay.
I mean,
all right, who y'all got winning the tournament, man? I got United winning the tournament.
United?
I
got United versus.
Hey, a United Silsby final would be fire though.
You say United versus
United versus
Silsby. They play again soon too.
What pool is Steve King in?
Pool 2.
Will they see pool 1 first or what?
Yeah. They will see Beaumont United if they make it to Saturday.
Okay. See, then that hurts.
You gonna take C.E. King at?
I was gonna say Beaumont United C.E. King can be in the championship if Tyshawn playing, but if they gotta play them before that, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. And who in 3 and 4
They ain't
again?
gonna,
Nimitz.
Mr. O'Donnell, they ain't gonna shock me because I'm a Nimitz fan.
Nimitz, Grace Christian, and Westbrook pull 3.
Nimitz will come out of that side.
And then pull 4, Silsby,
That's a
Dallas,
tough
Madison,
pull.
Stephen F. Foster.
It's a tough pull. Didn't Westbrook have somebody score 30, like a football player had 34 yesterday against United? 34, 36?
Sound like a basketball player to me. 36.
Football kid from, yeah, he had 36. I think he a receiver or something for Westbrook. He had 36 against
Hey,
United.
Ardon is correct. Nimitz is good.
No, they are. Nimitz is tough.
That coach got them playing.
He do.
Like, he got them hooping.
3 months.
Nimitz a matchup.
Simmons.
I've been saying it for a while.
Ashton Simmons play for he
go to Westbrook.
he do both. He play with JL3 in the summer. On the 15s. Yeah, he do everything. Everything. For real. He do everything. Yeah. He play with JL3 15s. He can play. He don't talk enough though. He gotta communicate. Mr. Dukes, tell him he need to talk more on the floor. He don't talk enough.
We coming to that time before we go. You already know. Hey, we got the top 10 rankings and also top 10 plays. Go ahead, Rod.
Now I'm just gonna ask: I was just thinking in my head, is that the best matchup that we have had of two bigs that Peyto Stratford game that they're gonna play in that morning on Thursday with Katie and Charles?
Well, I don't know because
you consider that a matchup.
I don't know, Rod.
Hey, boy, stop, D-King.
Hey, man.
D-King.
Let me be quiet, man. I ain't gonna say nothing disparaging,
man. I like y'all, man.
No.
You and Nimitz in the championship. Nimitz better stay away from Silsby, baby. Shout out to them Silsby
gotta go
boys.
through Silsby to get to
that's a really good game if they play each other. That's
Heck
a really
yeah.
intense game if they play each other. Whole bunch of sophomore smoke on the float.
Whole bunch.
Top 10 teams for this week. Independent. We always start with the independent private first. Staying at number 1, we got Legacy. Number 2, Episcopal. They was at number 5 last week, jumped up. PSAT comes in at number 3, jump up a spot. Grace Christian was at number 4. They was at number 6. Westbury Christian took a couple bumps. They dropped down from 2 to 5 this week. Woodlands Christian kind of remains the same spot. They at 6. Concord Lutheran still kind of same spot as well. They dropped over 1 spot, 7. Houston Christian goes from number 3 to number 8 after 2 big losses. Lutheran North jumps up from number 10 to number 9. They are 8-1 on the season so far. And then John Cooper, who last week was receiving votes, finally hops into the top 10 as they sit at 7-1. Grace Christian is 8-1 as well.
Hey, let me say something real quick. We got to figure out? Can we get PSAT to play some games against some people? Like, I need to see them.
I don't make the schedule, man.
I know, man, but somebody listening, somebody give them to play some games or something. They're gonna be in a Houston Christian tournament or something. All right,
but they can't be in Houston. But they can't be in any tournaments because of everybody. Because they're not right now sanctioned.
Well, damn.
Taps or
get them in something.
Well,
somebody play something. Y'all line up.
They play against C King.
And
they played against Grace Christian the other day. I mean,
shout out to Alejandro, baby. Yeah, man. Let's go, man.
Any takeaways real quick on any of these schools before we move to 4A, 3A?
Yes. Westbury Christian has to get their league guard situation figured out under control. Zaire has been very underwhelming so far. It's not consistent enough to very little disappointing to see that. His senior year, he played really well last year, but this year you kind of expect him to take a leap, but I don't think he has. Woodlands Christian has not looked really well as well. I think those other guys need to help out a little bit more. But on a positive note, Episcopal looked really well. Justin Begg looked good, not turning the ball over a lot. Man, that kid with the crazy hair, whose hair is out of control, his game is not out of control. That dude does, man. Listen,
Come on, for Episcopal.
Yeah, man.
The light skinned kid.
Yeah, Brandon Mwamba.
He got the what's it called hairdo?
Sideshow Bob joint.
Off of the Simpsons. Yep.
Yo, my man he is solid.
He got the Haitian plex.
Yeah. He got the island boy.
Facts. Grace
solid,
Christian.
man.
Grace Christian, for me, man, just the way they're playing, again, like we said earlier, losing, their main scorer, main guy, and they're still out here winning games, competing in big time games. Pretty much, the schedule my boy Coach Pat made, he's still out here getting wins and competing. So, big shout outs to him getting those guys to play, and just make sure everybody look out for them next year, because they're gonna be scary next year. They got a bunch of Colombian kids on their JV team that wasn't eligible this year to play. So,
all right, UIL 3A4A top 10. You got Booker T. They still remain in the number 1 spot. You got Stafford jumping up from number 3, number 2. Silsby jumping up from number 5 to number 3. Hardin Jefferson, they will jump up from 6 to 4. Hampshire Finette drops down from 4 to 5. Lamarck jumps up from 10 to 6. Yates drops from 2 to 7. Hitchcock remains at number 8. Mickey Leland stays at number 9, and Fur drops from 7 to 10. Any takeaways on any of these teams at the UIL 3A4?
Oh, Mr. Ardone, dude.
What he got to say, man?
Bruh.
He said, bruh.
What are you doing? Nah, man, Booker T solid. I believe. No, honestly, I didn't get the 4A vote thing. I don't know what happened. I don't have it. But Stafford would definitely be my number 1. That coach has them dudes playing some good basketball. Like, they solid. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They handled that Yates press better than better than expected. Like it was 3-pass layup. I was watching that game in my living room, at home, and it was 3-pass layup. 3-pass, one more extra pass, open shot. Like they were moving that thing, and they look good in the fall. When I seen them at the Vipe tournament, like they a well-oiled machine, man. I like them. To me, they're the number 1 team in that 4A for me.
Okay. Rob, any takeaways?
I think Booker T.
Solid on here for me.
I think Booker T got one of the best kids on that team, and for 2023, I think they're gonna go deep this year. Probably could win. Probably could almost try to win them one. So I really like Booker T team.
Okay.
Hey, let me ask a question.
Yep.
It's obvious Yates isn't Yates, right? Why are they in the top 10? How does that happen?
It's a vote. That's a good question. I don't know why you wasn't on here.
We need to have a group. We need to have a group discussion, guys. We need to get it together, all right? we got to fix this shit.
But I want to know who else will be there.
You're right. Hey, now you're right. You just said a lot. You just said a lot without saying it. You just said a whole little that meant a lot. You're right.
But yeah, Mr. Ordone, y'all still gotta play Hardin Jefferson. Y'all in the same district, so
he
y'all
said,
still gotta see each other twice. A lot can change. Moving on to UIL 5A top 10 this week. You got Beaumont United number 1. Still,
Hey, for
Fort
Marsh.
Bend Marshall jumps up from number
Mm-hmm.
7 to number 2. Peyto remains at number 3. Goose Creek drops from number 2 to number 4. Crosby drops from number 4 to number 5. Kingwood Park stays at number 6. Laporte jumps up from number 9 to number 7. Hightower drops from 5 to 8. Katy Jordan from 10 to 9. And then Lake Creek finds their way back into the top 10.
Mm. Fort Bend Marshall has gone undefeated so far, but I will say their strength of schedule has not been the best, like for sure. But hey, man, winning is winning, for sure. I'm not sure how high I did have Peyto because I know that they hadn't been looking that well. And did Goose Creek win their game Friday?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they beat Seed King Friday.
Oh,
They beat City King.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I thought maybe they lost two, but you know
Nah.
that
Sam
that or
played that
not.
game. That's when Sam was
Okay.
being ignorant.
High five, ignorant. High Tower had a rough week, man. They had a
They
real
did.
rough week. So hopefully they can bounce back next week. And I seen Katie Jordan got a really good win the other day.
Hey, shout out to
At
Coach
a
Woods. Shout out to Coach
yeah, man.
Woods. He said
Shout out
something
to
I
Coach
like.
Wood.
He said something like I was behind the bench the game they played against Dickinson, and I haven't. I Again, that was the first time I got a chance to see him coach in person. Being out that way on the high school, I've seen him on the AAU level, but just kind of what a lot of people say about him and stuff like that. Uh, he really does a really good job with his team, keeping guys understanding what they need to do when guys come off the court. He's in their ear, getting them understand. And one of the things he said that sticks out to me that volumes is he talked to one of his kids about their body language. And to me, that's important because I think a lot of kids don't realize how important that is on the court, off the court, on the bench. Body language is serious. And, regardless you winning or losing, that's important. But shout out to Coach Woods for sure, for sure.
For sure, for sure.
Dang, Mr. Deuce, they only know 7 4A teams, man. No, Mr. Deuce, we got other teams receiving votes. It's 4A. We got Wharton receiving votes. Little Cypress, Mauriceville, who's 3-1, they're receiving votes. So we keep tabs on everybody. You still got Huffman out there. Uh, I'm not Lumberton. Did they lose this past weekend? What's the shore? Couldn't find a score on them. You got Bridge City, North Forest, Royal.
We
It's a
got
lot more 4A
we even
schools
got
that we
little
know
we got
as
even
well.
little Cypress Matrix Morrison.
So we know some squads, man. All right, 6A, par 10 for this week for 6A. 6A didn't really change much. But 6A, you got number 1, Clearbrook stays number 1. The Taskville stays number 2. Westfield jumps up from 4 to 3. Elkins drops from 3 to 4. Seven Lakes stay at number 5. Shadow Creek stays number 6. Cy Falls stays at number 7. Tompkins jumps from 10 to 8. Dickinson pops in at number 9. Summer Creek drops from 8 to 10. The only team that was ranked that dropped out was Bel Air. Bel Air was ranked 9th last week. This week, they just received some votes.
Hey,
29.
hey. Now Rob said something on the last one about Yates. Uh, Cy Falls, come on guys. Josiah McWright's not playing. Come on guys. Come on guys. We got to get Stratford in here. I mean, straight Jesuit in here. 'Cause, I mean, we got to
Mm-hmm.
come on, man. Like,
Come on,
Cy,
man. What are you guys
like,
doing?
and Cy Falls has only played 3 games so far this year.
We need a group meeting.
Quickly,
Just gather up the temptations. We need a meeting.
Well, they play this weekend, so we'll see what they do this weekend.
got to get Clear Lake 9-1. made Creek 6-1.
The only team they lost to is Clearbrook without Josiah, and that game was an 8-point game. So they still got a solid squad.
Winning. We gotta get some dubs. I got Made Creek in my top 10. I got Clear Lake in my top 10 as well. I definitely do.
And shit, it's not fair. You know, they beat Side Ranch and beat Laporte, so it's not fair. Got a good team.
That Side Ranch win ain't good no more.
But they also lost to Grapevine and Dobie.
Correct. That is true.
We got Elkins at 4.
Lady Creek, for sure. Got to get in there. Straight judgment.
The beautiful thing about this is we all vote.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I can't say what they presidents, how they do all that, but here, voting matters. But yeah, those are our top 10 teams. They will be posted on tomorrow as well, Twitter and on the website. Fellas, before we do top 10, any final comments?
It's a big week, man. I think there's a lot of big tournaments going on. I think a lot of guys. You laughing at Mr. Dews? Y'all,
yeah, I'm laughing at Mr. Dews, man.
Retarded.
You fool, man.
But
call Wharton warthogs, boy.
But it's gonna be a big week, man. I think a lot of teams next week when we do our votes, we're gonna get a chance to really do some good voting next week because a lot of teams gonna have a lot of big matchups against other teams and stuff like that. You know, each one of these tournaments, I think a lot of the top 10 teams in each divisions will be playing a lot of big tournaments and stuff like that. So that'll be really interesting this week. Just all our votes after this week and everything. So
no doubt, man. It's tournament season. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I love it. But it's still not the tournament. I'm ready for this Berry Center, baby. I'm ready to
yes,
pull
sir.
up.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready for this, for that Berry Center, man, next week. Hopefully I can get out there several days and get out there. But tournament time, we got some really good matchups, man, some good games. Hopefully everyone is advising their kids to compete and get after it, man, because I just like to see good competitive basketball. You know, just some accountability and making some shots and attacking the basket. Seeing some good stuff. I definitely seen some good stuff this weekend. I like it. Shout out to my man, Ian Lowe. I know Jalen get a lot of love. Ian Lowe is a 25 kid. He's a little fella, but he got heart. He got heart. Like my man on Baby Boy say, he got heart. He got heart. I had to get on him. He got a tech in the game, winding to the ref. But that dude get after it, man. So shout out to the kids that play hard. Ian Lowe is definitely one of them, man. It's one of my favorite guys. So let's make sure I see y'all in the gym, man. And y'all stop telling me how every time being in the gym, somebody asks me, like, man, why Rob don't like you and this and that? Hey, Rob, stop being mean to me, man. Hey, me and Rob are really like best friends, y'all. All right? That's my dude. I love Rob. I hug him every time I see him. They was like, why Rob don't like you, man? Like, you seem like a good guy. It's like, I am. I'm a good guy. I don't understand.
Okay, DK.
Top 10 plays of the week. Justin
talking about.
Begg from
Hold on, talking about. Hold
the
on, hold on.
inbound.
Talking about. How
Yes,
many
sir.
people voted? How many people voted on these top 10?
A lot of people vote on it.
What do you mean? What's a lot? It's 4 of us. G Dot. Who else?
It's supposed to. It's like 8 people that vote.
Oh,
Eight
okay.
people.
Because I'm about to say, I don't know about this, but okay.
So
I didn't get my
you don't
submission
think
this year.
throwing a ball 94 feet is a top play? How common is that?
I seen Anthony Black. I seen Terrence
Yeah,
Arsenault. I seen
yeah.
Austin like do stuff that like I didn't expect, but I
Hey,
guess.
hey, 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 hey,
But did you expect
hey,
the
hey, hey.
94 foot?
I guess.
I will say this: the Caleb Pouncey dunk probably was better than all the dunks we seen, but don't nobody got
Nobody
no
was
video
filming
on
the
it.
game.
Yep.
Yeah, don't nobody
That was
that
pretty
Caleb Pouncey
impressive.
dunk.
I'm just saying, did y'all see like Anthony Black hands back here? Like
Yeah,
like I'm talking about it was back here and
yes.
and
I seen
Where
it.
Arsenal
was that?
and
Where was
like
that?
back here. Like, I'm trying to touch my picture, so you see how far it was.
Yes,
And then,
sir.
Austin knew that. I'm talking about like Mikey thought he was finna get him a glass, and I'm talking about like, oh, whoa, whoa. I'm just saying, man. And then, you know,
Arch said that's your fault, G-Day.
yeah. And then,
I know.
Somebody
Look,
say
man, you
nobody
got
was filming the game because we never get the
you got
love we
my
deserve.
guy dad mad at me, man. Mr. Martinez dad mad at me, man. It was Archie fault.
Oh,
It was Archie fault, man. Me and Archie blaming
somebody
each other.
said no, Chris Big. But y'all gotta see it. If y'all got the videos, y'all gotta submit y'all videos, man.
Yeah, yeah. If I didn't film it or Arch didn't film it, um, if somebody with a camera, it was Taha was on there for he called a reverse alley oop duck from Seven Lakes. Like they sent it to me. If I see it on Twitter, I'd be like, hey, send me the video. And if I don't see it on Twitter, I don't know about it. If y'all can submit the videos,
Is this
ballsonhard217 at gmail.com. So I didn't get to
is
see
this the son or the dad?
I didn't get to see that, man. Um and yes, Calvin, you be filming, so send in film and you guess we'll vote on it. I mean, we can't control once again, voting matters on the shot clock.
Storm G Day
Yes, it
house.
does.
Votes count, man. It's not
They
it's
gonna
not
storm the
because
house.
son,
somebody is we don't there's no weight holding. Your vote is your vote, man. It just is what it is.
Rob, that's Lil Walker.
Yeah, this
The
the
son.
son.
Oh, okay.
This the point guard. My bad, man. We
Hey,
wasn't at
shout
the
out to
game.
them though. Shout out to them. They be in the gym all day watching games. Like Chris McDermott and Andre Walker, they be in the gym from the morning all the way to the night watching games. That's how I used to be. I can appreciate that.
We got to coordinate. You see the
Yeah,
mushroom
we
down?
do, Arch,
You
man.
see the mushroom inside the coat? Got to coordinate. Hey, boys
I
don't know nothing
I
about
could
that
say we
boomerang.
both was tired.
D King,
We
you
was
won't be
both
voting
tired.
this week.
I did what? What'd you
I
say?
say you won't be voting next week, just to let you know. You will not be voting next week. I'm making an executive decision.
On what?
You ain't voting next week, bro.
On what?
Nothing. You ain't voting on nothing.
Bro,
Until
I'll
you come
sock
on here
you.
with an old Miss jacket on, you ain't voting on nothing, bro.
Hey, y'all
Bro, I
have fun.
seen
I
you
won't be doing
17 times
that.
this week. You ain't
be
want
doing
no smoke.
I ain't been doing it. Bro, I have my kids with me, man. I can't be acting like that, man. My daughter be telling everything.
Oh, that's
She'll
good.
come home talking
Oh,
about daddy done swung off on some old man. Like, what I look like, man? I don't do me like that, man.
But
I
yeah,
don't want
hey,
you to
make
do me
sure
like
once
Dad tried to
again,
swing at somebody. No.
make sure y'all get y'all film in. Ball so hard 217 at gmail.com. Or y'all can follow me on Twitter, GDay Hoop Scout. However, you gotta get it to me, get it to me. You can hit up one of these guys as well. And they be like, "Hey, man, I seen this highlight, top 10 nominee," and we do it from there, man. You gonna eat your cornbread? But until next time, man, this is the Shot Clock. Make sure y'all tune in.